Welcome back, everybody, to Tabletop Notch presents Brunkhollow, chapter 67. Chapter 66 will always be remembered as the episode where the pieces started to come together. Only it had been 3 episodes later, we could have stalled. But we have some good stuff tonight. TC is hot on the trail of a new puzzle, courtesy of Mr. Leonard Holmes, the crispy gnome.
Oh, I didn't read that out. Yet.
So we've got some good stuff cooking.
You said his actual name was Leonard Holmes. I'm sorry.
Oh, the case is cracked wide open, boys.
You don't crack a case. That's a pejorative term.
Wait, that actually ruins all of it. His name is actually Leonard Holmes.
The note says Leonard Holmes. So we're going with that. Before we get into that, we have some things to say, announcements to make, bits to do.
Now is the time that we are live, twitch.tv/tabletopnotch. And you're here with us. Thank you. There you are. I just tabbed away. Thank you for joining us. There are other lesser ways to watch and listen. That's not true. We love all of you. But you can listen to a podcast on Tuesday. You can watch a vodcast on Friday. Unless you support us in a myriad of ways, in which case you can get early access to the VOD on Tuesday at youtube.com/tabletopnotch. Thanks. The people that, thank you for all the comments there and the likes on those videos. I think we're at like 71 or 72,000.
No way!
Yeah, I think so.
Subscribers on YouTube. So thank
crazy.
all of you guys.
Followers? Yeah,
Scrub, follow.
Turds.
You got it.
Turds.
Yeah.
Follow turds.
So thank you for scrubbing and following and turding.
You should turd everywhere. We can turd wherever you want because we're on every single platform where you can follow and turd on us.
Way to carry that bit forward.
It's all about the bit. Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok. No, this is not.
Snapchat.
Oh.
All right.
We're not
We're
everywhere.
creating a Snapchat.
I'm still from the generation where Snapchat was solely used
For sending nudes.
For nudes.
Yeah.
I know it has been recently. Don't look confused, Anthony. Don't you dare look confused.
It's children that use it. It's children.
Not when it first came out.
When it first came out, I was sending nudes.
Yes. Yes. Great.
Because they supposedly deleted themselves.
Yes, exactly.
My nudes are out
What
there,
about
everybody.
Kick? Wait, I thought of another one. Kick. Are we on Kick?
No.
I don't even know
that a
what
streaming
that is.
service?
I don't think
Oh,
it
that's the
exists
That's
streaming
another
service.
streaming.
Yeah,
No, K-I-K.
Not on
When
Kick.
I was a kid,
Yes,
you would go on
breakfast cereal
Omegle.
that moms love and kids enjoy.
When I was a kid, you'd go on Omegle and you'd talk to somebody and they'd be like, "You got a Kick," and then you would give them your Kick handle.
You said Omegle? You said Omegle?
What? You don't have accounts on Omegle. That's the point of Omegle.
Oh yeah. Okay. I've never used it.
Anyway, you can follow us on the normal
Circle
places:
Omegle.
TikTok, Instagram, X,
The
Facebook.
the smaller stuff.
That's the end of my spiel.
Yeah. Speaking of spiels, sometimes you're probably at a coffee shop and someone goes, "Oh my God, I love your hat," and you're like, "Thanks." It's GTN.
I thought this was a longer story.
No, that happened to me this weekend when I was wearing my I Love That Theory hat. So,
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, and I was like, thank you. But I was like, you couldn't possibly know what this is in reference to. But they were like, I love your hat. And I was like, I love that theory. I
You
for
started
real
to
am
explain
telling-
and they walked away.
No, truly. I was like, thanks. And then I was like, they can't possibly be a fan. Or they'd be like, you're on. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
They were.
This
they're a
could
fan if
happen
they
to
were.
you, and you could be like, it's a show that I watch. Everybody's in their merch today. They got the very, very large.
I have something to show.
That's an extra big. What the
Jordan
fuck?
gave me this,
Yeah.
and this is
This
the.
is
Oh,
not.
God.
This
Oh,
is not
God,
gonna
this
go
is
well.
the infamous 32-ounce Chipotle that almost fit before. Look at this! Oh, wow! Wow!
I
It's
really thought that
not
was gonna make
even
sense.
full.
Wow.
Crazy.
Talon, I have never been so impressed in my life.
Also, our European followers and friends are like, you can't get a beverage that big.
I'll say soda.
If you go somewhere where you can get free refills in that mug, you'll drink for life.
You'll drink for
So true.
That's perfect
we-
for going to the AMC and getting an icy.
Yes.
They won't let you do it, but just do it.
Do it anyway. Just do
anyway.
it. Thanks, Jordan.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Look at that. label Cramley.
Good job. Good job. You got there.
What are you drinking?
It's not a Stanley. It's a
Watermelon limeade. Really, really good.
God, that's so
What's next?
much watermelon.
It's so good. I love it.
That's crazy.
75,000 grams of sugar.
Jesus Christ.
It's really good. Discord.gg/tabletopnotch is where you can go if you want to talk about big drinks with me. We have a place in the Discord where you can ask questions to other people in the server, to the mods, to us, to Jordan and Matt about the production of TTN. Or if you want to ask me about big cups, that's where you can also do that.
Yeah.
We can talk about big cups forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of big cups,
Good.
the
Yeah.
Hero Forge
Step
minis
back.
are done because
Whoa.
I made them all very musty.
TTN bras are now available.
Oh no, but I
Ooh.
still really need underwear. There's an underwear, and I really want to make a thing, but I haven't been inspired.
I need some briefs that
Inspire
say,
me.
what is this?
What's the coverage? What's the cheap coverage of these
Yeah, are they
underwear?
box-
Are they
They're
like
like
thong?
they're like a boxer
A
brief.
boxer
They're not
brief.
thong.
Wait, boxer
I like a
brief,
nice-
sports bra.
A what?
Like we got like a sports bra
Sports bra
going.
box.
What would it
Boxer
say?
brief.
Sports bra would say
Boob sweat.
Boob sweat. Yeah.
Boob sweat.
Okay, great.
And
what
this
is
would
this?
say
People would
like,
honestly
what is
love
this?
the boobs.
Okay, great.
Thick booty
One's in the
cheeks or
chat if you
something.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Hero Forge minis are going to be debuted maybe tonight if we have a thing, but they're going to drop on Patreon. Thanks to all the new people who supported us on Patreon this week. It's very exciting.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Come join us.
Nothing new quite yet for this month to announce. Just
No, we're kind of in the middle of the month,
Yeah.
so we're still cooking up the next thing. But the previous one, once again, was the combat complications for sort of spicing up combat, making things a little more interesting beyond just smacking each other.
And next week is Not Just Soda
Oh,
Night.
that's-
Oh my God, already?
Yeah, I know, right? Episode 68, Not Just Soda. So if you're a top-notch patron, a YouTube member person, a Spotify subscriber, and a Twitch subscriber, Not Just Soda, it's coming. Get ready. Get your questions. Here we go.
Fucking love get your hat.
If you have an Amazon Prime account, absolutely
I'm
remember
really worried about you going into tonight.
fun, fast, breezy, breezy. Get your Twitch Prime sub, please. And remember that it falls off after a month. It doesn't automatically renew, so you have to do a little bit of work. It falls off.
dries up.
You throw it at the wall,
Starts
and it
strong.
like,
Yeah.
and then it eventually like
And you have to go over and pick up the
pick it
prime
up,
and stick
stick it back up. And finally, if you're on YouTube, turn off restricted mode. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Is it the age thing? Okay, yeah. We don't qualify.
We're not going to talk about
We're
that.
not going to talk about it.
But do it.
But do it. All right. How are we feeling, gang?
Great.
So good.
Yeah?
Excited to help.
I think we're
Matthew?
good, yeah. We can thank some people, and then we
Oh,
can,
shit.
you like that subtle reminder I threw in there? And then we will throw it over to the recap, and then we'll do the intro, and we'll dive into chapter 67.
The Purple Phantom resubscribed, Carl Drummer resubscribed, Toast of Hero resubscribed, Told by a Small Bird 10 bits, Nice McGrath resubscribed, Nice McGrath 66 bits, Golden Grackle resubscribed, Nice McGrath 1 bit, You Can't Sit With Us 67 bits, okay, so you got the episode number wrong, that's very funny. Burnsy resubscribed, Dubaga 300 bits, did I already say You Can't Sit With Us 67 bits? Yes, I did. Lowbrass Guy 5 community subs, thank you so much, Lowbrass Guy. Probably Brian resubscribed, Lowbrass Guy 30 bits, Kern resubscribed, Priyan Joy resubscribed, I'm Just Soul resubscribed, Lowbrass Guy with 30 bits, and Reese resubscribed.
Wow.
Seems like a fight twin.
Thank you so much.
We're fighting.
Thank you.
All right, and with that shot of whiskey, we'll return to the room where the group is drinking, so let's go ahead and do the recap thing, and then we'll dive in. Here we go. Whenever he's ready for his
Here we go.
what the fuck he's doing. Oof. Getting too old to do these recaps sober. Bonus action! Previously, on chapter 66, Goop, there it is! Annabel tried to console a despondent Haskell Pips, but the young man was fully convinced that magic was not the answer. Meanwhile, Maeve had identified the mysterious substance left behind by Ramo Klein, and now was ready to move on to the final stages of putting together her weapon. Up on the bluffs, Doxley retrieved her newly identified shield, which was well worth the wait, and TC got a look inside the cleric's burnt-down house where an incinerated gnome had squirreled away a message implying there might be more to find if someone dared to look. The biggest revelation, however, was saved for a group meeting at Paramount, where after drinking Gujek's potion of comprehension, Annabel was able to read the primordial descriptions that we discovered at Clarity. At long last, it seemed that Keplier was the constellation revealing the last 2 locations of importance, though it was yet to be determined which was the statue and which was something else. Had Kayt learned enough about TC to trust him for the time being? And what undead creature's about to get its ass kicked so we can make a fresh batch of bloody spirit? Stick around and find out. Chapter 67. Brunkhollow. Ooh, talk about bloody spirits. This. Like. Before we dive back, we have
Wait, that's
an inspiration called Yippee Keplier, motherfucker.
Oh!
And it is, at long last, determine which constellation matches up with all 4 Cephalus statues, thus revealing a 5th location of importance somewhere within the
I'm way
This is making us feel a lot better.
A kind.
Oh my god.
Oh, Keplier, motherfucker.
Everybody got their bingo card. Fuck. Wow.
What am I gonna do?
What's happening?
Once per short rest or long rest?
It should say on there at the bottom.
I've got some
It has been a month.
Eyeball.
A month and 4
short
days
or long.
since I've gotten an
Short or
inspiration.
long. That's good.
It isn't often that the entire party has sought to gather within the modest confines of a single hotel room. Typically a booth downstairs or maybe a table at the chop house would suffice for such an assembly. But the contents of this conversation have reached a new level of confidentiality. Other than the demi-hag searching her memories, and whatever Mr. Yidamon might have learned from the Chewingas, there's good reason to believe that you have found something here that nobody else knows. There's a strong communal urge to pack up and proceed immediately north through the downwheel, especially since the 2 remaining locations are reasonably close together when looking at a map. But a bit of restraint must be exercised for reasons already discussed. According to Kayt's research, there needs to be a plan in place to lure the elemental away from the point of contact, and doing so seems to require a better understanding of the Devasia cruentis substance. In addition, given what resistance you may face, you know you need to be at your most prepared, physically, mentally, your equipment, which means waiting to see what Maeve is able to throw together and what else you might acquire in the meantime. The smell of whiskey hangs heavy in the air, and it's mixed with the sweet, earthy scents of old parchment, the constellation Atlas, Kayt's tomes, and add to that now the book of prayers that once belonged to Clarence Yasnost, that TC has opened up on his lap. What little light was coming through the window from the setting sun is fading, but the energy in the room is still abuzz. It's that feeling of things falling into place that raise everyone's heart rate just a few beats faster than normal. Some of you sit, some of you pace, some of you lean against the walls, whatever's needed to stay calm and clear-headed as you consider what comes next. When we left off last, TC was just starting to look at look at the letter from the gnomish man and compare that to some of the text from Clarence Yasnost's Book of Old Prayers. lesser known prayers that are not heard or seen as often in the churches of today.
Shit. We have to go back right now.
What?
Go back.
The note. Again, there was a gnomish man in his thrall in that house that burnt down, yes? I took a tin from his corpse. Inside the tin was this note. I am Leonard Holmes. I served at the mercy of the gods. I beg of you, forget not the name. The old funeral rites. A series of numbers. See if you must, or serve as I did in blindness. Underlined, do not go alone. And repeated, I am Leonard Holmes. I serve at the mercy of the gods. I beg of you, forget not the name. These numbers, in the old funeral rites, in this prayer book, coincide with a series of... This sounds ridiculous, I'm sorry. A series of ceramic bowls.
Okay.
There was some sort of locking mechanism in 2 places that I have been. I have been inside the mortuary where Sienna Sorel lives and works, and I have been inside this burned down house. Both times, I used a series of ceramic bowls to open a door. The first time, it was, it coincided with a prayer from, may the gods take you up the mountain. And there were images such as, mountains and rivers and feet and eyes. The next time, it coincided with another prayer, but there was another series. 2 of these numbers coincide with bowls from the mortuary, and 2 of them coincide with bowls from the burnt down house. And I think I need to bring 4 bowls to one of those places. And Leonard has left me something.
You think it was meant for you?
I do not know who else would have... Leonard, if that is his name, was never able to speak with me. He grunted, he pointed, he gestured, he walked and handed me that cane that I walked with for a time. But the one thing he ever did communicate to me, shortly after we were bequeathed some energy by the Chewingas, and I still had some within me, he pointed directly to the spot where that Chewinga touched me in the chest. There was something, and I could not tell if he was trying to say something, or whether he was scared, or whether he was happy, or whether he was... But he gestured to my chest, and now he has somehow left me this note. And there is some... I don't know if it's a doorway, or a drawer, or what, may open. But we need to get back to that house tonight, because the guard said that Yidabon could be back any time.
Yeah.
Yidabon is what the cleric goes by here.
Terrifying. If you have to take these, you think these bowls to like one of the locations, don't you think it'd be the location that has it burnt down?
I imagine, but again, I think I need to go there first because he
you
might
need the
come back.
Right, but
I need the
you probably have
bowls.
to take them to the mortuary.
I need to go first to the home, and then the mortuary.
All
I
right.
think.
Great.
And I think
And the
I
bowls
need
survived? They
your-
didn't just get destroyed in the fire?
One of the only things that wasn't destroyed was the mantle in the fireplace because it was made of brick and stone.
Okay.
Do you think we have time for me to patch up a little bit from our earlier mushroom picking endeavor, or do we need to go now? I'm not feeling too well, but if this is urgent,
We got any more healing potions?
I do
You
have.
think we're gonna get in a fight?
I don't know.
Or if,
The longer
or
we
if-
wait, the more opportunity there is for a cleric to blow us to
Okay,
whatever they fucking blow us to.
then let's just go.
Can't blow us, but you know.
If you want, I could go to the house first and maybe scout a way to sneak in through the other side. I think we already bribed him to get in the front. I think I need to sneak in the back with some of you distracting him in the front.
Okay.
And you don't. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I need to go up that hill anyway. I have an errand I need to run.
At the gnomes again?
No.
I did go.
So, one thing I want to point out quickly, I think also this is the first time you've heard TC say the name Mr. Yidabon.
Yeah.
And Kayt, when you were waiting to view the statue with your mother, Mr. Yittaban was in your walking group. Someone whose name was called out. You don't know which. There were several people, so you don't know which necessarily. But that's the first time you sort of put those two together. You and your mother walked alongside a Mr. Yittaban as you went to go view the statue.
And you don't want us to go to the mortuary just because time is of the essence. You want us to all stick together in retrieving bowls first. I know it said don't go alone. I know it said that. But I just mean preliminaries.
I find following instructions is now my MO.
All right, that's fine.
For the most part.
Just
Alright.
taking your temperature.
Okay. So we'll go up the hill. And we'll double back to the mortuary. We'll have to distract Sienna in some way and get inside. Kill her.
No, she knows my involvement. We have met briefly. Maybe, if it does not look like we can sneak inside, that I could distract her myself as a
Make her fall
Worried.
asleep.
worried partner in Gua.
I
What?
can make her fall asleep.
By choking her out?
No, I did it to those guards.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, got us out of a pinch. She makes people go snooze.
Yeah.
Maybe.
With magic.
Yep.
I would love
Alright.
to see that.
Well, maybe you can. Shall we?
Are we leaving now?
TC, you feel you have a grasp. You know what bowls you need to get? You gonna get all the bowls?
Yeah, what are we looking for? Tell the group just in case we get
Yes.
split up or something.
At the second location,
Which is
we
the
need-
house?
yes.
Another 15 minutes is about enough for a short rest, by the
Okay.
way. Just if you're pushing time, that's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
being quick is
Yeah.
good, but if you are that desperate of a short rest, like, you're closing in on that, having been in here for a little while. Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, I'm at that. Yeah, I'll run this down a little longer. Maybe that's enough time for us to settle
Okay.
our minds. But the first are blades and citrus, which actually poses a different problem. I do not remember any citrus. And then rain and eyes. Rain and eyes are definitely in the house, or were the last time I looked upon the bowls. Then blades, I imagine, are the rows of swords that I saw in the mortuary on the bowls. Again, citrus,
We don't have a lead on.
I don't know. There was a circular sun, there were trees, but I did not see any fruit in branches.
And just to clarify really quick, the blades was in the house. Just,
Yes.
Blaze was in the house.
So
Yes,
rain
sorry,
is-
other way around. Rain and eyes are at the mortuary, and blades are at the house.
Rain and eyes are at the mortuary. Blaze house.
Blades are at the
Citrus,
house.
question
Citrus
mark.
question mark.
Okay.
There were blank bowls. Again, there was a trees at the house, but
Oranges grow on trees. Yeah. That
Wait,
makes
there-
sense.
the other ones are very clear.
Okay.
Can I see that note?
Yes.
Matt, having, like, is there a way that I can, like, go through and read the poem and see if, or the funeral rites and see if I can get anything that maybe would have tied into the note that isn't necessarily the numbers, but have pulled the two and been like, I found a connection between some of the repetition in here or the scanning, because it scans.
I think you can give it a good look, and I think you get a good sense based on TC's description that this was simply used as a sort of book code, that
Yeah.
it didn't seem to be more beyond the words themselves.
Okay.
So you're pretty confident that it's pointing you to words, not sort of a greater theme beyond that.
Okay.
And the name and the images ring no bells for me in any kind of
The names of the images, like what they are.
the names and images, or like the name Leonard Holmes, like none of that.
None
is
of that
ever
means anything to you,
familiar.
yeah.
Worth a shot.
And are we positive that this gnome was Leonard, or was he holding this note from someone else, or is talking about someone else?
You know who would know? That nosy little goblin, Godwin. No,
He's not a goblin, he's a gnome.
Godwin, gnome. Shit.
Cob,
Yes.
Cob.
He knows everybody's business.
Does he?
Might be able to ask him if he knows of Leonard.
If this man burned alive, and he's talking in the note about funeral rites, and we're going to a mortuary, and he's telling us not to forget his name, and there's a bowl that we apparently don't know where it is. If we find the resting place of this I know his dead body is in the house, but if we find like some kind of like a coffin or a drawer somewhere where he should be, could there be a bowl there?
A drawer where he should be.
You know how people put bodies in drawers
In a mortuary,
at medical
I suppose,
institutions.
Yeah.
And they roll them out.
Yeah, then they put them in the drawer and they take them
When
out.
my pet gerbil died, we put him in the icebox for a while and kept him fresh.
Oh.
I'd like to point out that there is a chance that this tin has been in his mouth for longer than one day.
What? So maybe it's a plan. Maybe he's had the citrus bowl somewhere for a long time.
Like maybe if we search his person or his chair.
There's not much left of him.
Okay. Maybe there's
I think
broken...
time will be of the essence
Okay.
once
Alright.
I or anyone else gets into that house.
Do I need to be out of my armor? Do we all need to be sneaky?
Yeah.
Maximum sneaky mode.
Again, I think perhaps for this first, because you've already met him, you and I shouldn't be seen by him. So
I have seen
maybe
him.
yes, maybe no armor.
I've also seen him when I checked the well, but we didn't
Right,
speak.
but you didn't go and bribe him,
No,
did you?
No.
Yeah,
I
just
think you're talking about two
seen-
different people.
Oh,
You're talking about Cobb Godwin?
No, when I went up to the
Oh.
well, you mentioned the burnt house.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. Yeah. Because I don't think Kayt had been up there to see the guy who's
You're
guarding
talking
the
about
burnt down
Yidamon.
house.
I'm talking about Yidamon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
He's talking about the guy guarding the house.
Got
I'm
it.
talking about
Alright, so
Garrett and Kane was his
I should take the armor off.
Yeah, I think,
Sorry.
guys, if we can't get into a fight in the middle of town, that'll be bad for us. Right? Kesey and I are already wanted. We gotta try not to offend the people of the town since we're already wanted by the people of the other town.
Alright. Illien, if you're okay, can you come upstairs and just help me doff all of this?
Yes, downstairs technically. you know.
Where the fuck are we right now?
you're in my
The
room.
third floor.
Oh, can we go downstairs, please?
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually, we could just do it here. Fuck
Oh,
it.
okay,
I
great.
thought we were in the kitchen.
Oh,
It's fine.
No, we too much to drink.
I'm fine.
All right, here you go.
I should have hurt my gaze.
Everybody just needs to sober up a little.
Oh, right.
Should we switch to coffee?
It's still very titillating.
I'll run down
Alright.
and get us some coffee. How's that?
Sure. See Doxley pouring.
Sure.
Okay. Alright.
A few more minutes and
Yeah.
What
I'll
are the
finish patching up.
I will go get coffee because I don't need to rest. So Annabelle will go downstairs and get coffee.
So Annabelle said she needs to run an errand.
Kate and I are distractions.
You're going in. Your team distraction?
Are you okay with that,
As
Kate?
long as you think that that's enough for this whole do not go alone situation.
I think so.
All right.
Matt.
You can come and get us.
There's no like chiming of hours or anything anywhere in Brunkhollow, is there?
Like a bell or something.
Yeah.
No, not that you've heard. That does exist in some places, but
Yeah.
Brunkhollow is too small a settlement for that.
You think you have noise?
No,
They did have a thing like that kind of at Fort Contrition. They had like an hourly.
I'm thinking about timing our distraction in such a way that I think I'm going to have to approach the house from the bluff side and sneak in, and I don't know if there's an easy way to coincide my noise making and any distraction noise making in the front. That might have to be a point person, front of the house, back of the house situation.
Could just be as simple as just pick up the bottle of whiskey, like throw in a bottle. I mean, that's just like an errant noise of this town, no?
Okay. I don't know if that'll be enough to cover the noise of me.
You still have Ace's cards that make a big strike. You could throw that at something to make something happen, maybe.
That will definitely be distracting.
Yes.
I'm not here.
Or maybe Annabelle has some magic spell.
Yeah.
And Annabelle is just a wise
brought
It doesn't
wizard.
take that long. We could say,
Thunder.
was there anything else? Were you just grabbing some
Yeah, I was
coffee?
just getting coffee.
It doesn't take her long to get back.
You didn't you make a wolf howl?
Yeah.
That could be useful.
There we go. It's gonna be easy.
Maybe we'll get there and he'll be asleep.
Sure. You want me to make him fall
maybe he
asleep?
could. I would save that maybe.
Okay. I don't have
But-
infinite resources, so great.
In a pinch.
I could make a big loud noise to distract or cover at any time. I could make a image.
Anybody interested in seducing him?
No.
All right.
I mean, I could, I suppose.
Go ahead and short rest things.
Oh,
if you
baby.
like.
Oh, thank heavens.
You
All
can-
right.
you short
I only
rest.
have 2 hit die left.
I just rolled double ones
Yeah, baby.
on my D10.
On your hit die. Gotta add that con.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
8 and 8.
4. Okay.
You get to add your con modifier to the roll each time.
I'm half HP. I'm able to get back to half.
I'm not even close.
And any short rest things, focus points. Superiority dies.
Second wins.
The first
second
one was so
wins.
good. This
I'm
one
immortal.
was so bad. The end of this short rest, we get back the healing surge and 2 of the die if we spent them all.
Yes.
Oh, and our inspiration.
Yes, you can use inspiration again.
8, 10, 15.
But not my armor.
The flex weave, I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
per
long
long rest. Yeah.
Oh, still
Alright.
I don't think it's worked yet, but it's gonna be sick when it does.
I think the very
Oh, did
first
it?
time,
Oh,
like
yeah.
against the
did it?
Kruthix way back when, or like whenever we were
okay.
fighting on the bridge.
Alright. If things go to shit, leave me behind, I suppose. I don't know.
You're gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
It'd be best if...
Do you want? Who's doing the sneaking? Should I do a little magical? Just you by yourself? Not even though it says go not alone.
That's
Oh,
fine.
I thought that's all point.
Yeah, I can do a little.
Alright. Might be helpful to have another pair of hands.
All right, then
The thing you did at the monastery.
Yeah.
To make everyone quiet. Okay.
let me run my errand, okay? I'll meet you guys there.
Do you know where it is?
The burnt down house on the bluff. I think I can find it.
Oh, we'll see you before then.
Okay.
Where are you headed off to, and then we'll pivot
I'm
back.
going to the apiary.
Okay, great. We'll follow you there, but before we...
All right. How we feeling?
Nervous.
We're right there with you.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
I, for one, am reveling in the opportunity to accompany you on one of your infamous little field trips.
I hope that it is actually something.
Let's go. You owe me coffee.
So you have taken... You have no heavy armor,
No heavy armor.
but Illien has kept his armor? Okay.
I will still have the war pick though.
Oh, no,
I'm like,
fine.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can... For courage.
For courage.
For Gondor. Where was Mystique Unibon? Where was Unibon? When the small house fell.
That was good.
As we follow Annabel out into the night, you loop around, and the little cottage with the yard full of raised wooden boxes is the first property you see after coming up from the path on the eastern end of town. And it's obvious that the owner was one of the first to have the foresight to build up here. You don't know that for a fact, but the homes that come after it are far grander. They're much more substantial. Those are the kinds of homes that you build when you know that the town is thriving already, not an investment you make when there's speculation alone.
Yeah.
So here's this little modest property on the corner, and the workday might be mostly over, but that doesn't mean that one can't enjoy the fruits of their labors. And to that point, there's a young man with wavy red hair. He's sitting on a chair beneath a little simple awning just outside the front of his house. And he's spinning a wooden honey dipper between his fingers, one of those little rods with a sort of comb on the end. And he's allowing some of the sticky substance to fall into a steaming hot cup of tea, which he then takes a sip of, long, sort of soothing sip. And then he grabs a little biscuit from a plate and he starts to do the same thing again, sort of drizzling the honey onto the biscuit there. So a little sort of cool down activity for the man up here in the bluffs. He hasn't noticed you approaching yet. You're still looking kind of from afar.
Okay. And it doesn't look like there's anybody like close by, like
Give me a
watching
perception
the
check.
house or anything. Feeling a little paranoid. Jesus. That is 12.
It's pretty quiet. There was a few people kind of along the pass as you curled your way up here, and then further down the sort of walkway is like you can start to see and hear some of the gnomes that are enjoying a smoke or a drink sort of out by that. But right here you see just the man at the apiary.
Okay. Right. I'm going to approach them.
Great. Not like just intending to be seen there.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
He sort of is pouring a little bit more tea as you sort of approach it.
Good evening to you.
Good evening.
I don't believe we know each other.
I don't think so. I've heard of your reputation as an honorable man. Mr. Shelby, I believe?
Oh, yes, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Name's Miss Price.
Hello, Miss Price. I don't get too many visitors up here.
I'm sorry, I know it's after working hours.
Oh, that's all right.
I come to you, as a matter of some, subtlety.
All right.
A former employee of yours, Haskell Pips, I believe?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I haven't seen Haskell in some time.
Yeah.
Oh, you like
I have.
like recently?
Yes, he is quite poorly. And he told me that you might be holding on to some of his items. I have him trying to recover, but he is not well. He asked me to come and fetch his items for him.
Doesn't look good for him, huh?
No.
Make a deception check.
Come on, D.
Okay, that is 15.
15. Gosh. He only worked here for such a short time. And I wouldn't even say he stored anything here. He just... Well, he sort of disappeared one day, and he just happened to leave a few things behind. And I've held on to him, just in case he comes back.
Oh, yes. He said you might have some of his items.
Yeah, not in a position to get them himself, huh?
No, he is quite ill.
I suppose I could bring it to him?
Oh, I think he'd love a visitor, but unfortunately, he isn't a part of town that does not allow visitors. Can I slip in a little thieves' cant to just see if if there's like any bit of recognition about
we could
why?
say sort of in a couple. You get none of that at all. Yes.
Great.
In fact, there was one word that was sort of a little out of place in a sentence, and he seemed a little confused, but he didn't sort of bring it up. Like it seems beyond. his
Okay,
sort of
great.
vocabulary.
Are you okay?
What?
What's wrong with you?
Wow, I'm really sorry to hear that. Was he a friend of yours, or are you just bearing the message?
No, we were friends. I knew him from back home in Redbriar. Did he tell you any about that?
Yeah,
My auntie lived there. I lived there for some time. Not
right.
for that long.
I think he mentioned Redbriar. Yeah, he said it was somewhere in the country, like north of Vancor, right?
Yeah, it's pretty far out there.
North of Vancor?
No, it's north of. Wait, Matt, where is it?
It ain't north of Vancouver.
Oh, you diddly-doddly giving us
Hold on, I have a map. Hold on. Annabelle would know exactly where it is, so she's gonna say, no, it's north of Saywall. Way
That's
up north.
right. Yeah. Sorry. All right. Just wait a second. I'll get him.
Appreciate it. Really do.
Goes inside for him. He puts his tea down, a little steaming cup there. And you sort of wait there for a moment. You can hear some of the bees buzzing inside the boxes over
Can
the
I
side.
see into the house at all?
Sure, give me a perception check. There's curtains drawn, but there's like, a little sliver.
That is a 16.
16. You just peek through the curtain enough, and it looks like, it's a modest house. There aren't a ton of rooms. He doesn't go into some kind of back room there. You can see him walk over to what looks like a sort of dresser armoire of some kind, and he opens it up there, and it looks like he reaches up to like a top shelf there. And he takes down a little sort of leather satchel there. He sort of takes that, and he turns for a moment. Opens it up.
Oh, scheisen.
And you can't tell what it is with a 16, but he took something out and put it back in the
Little
arm.
baby.
He comes back up.
This is what I got.
Thank you.
I hope there's something in there that brings him peace of mind.
Oh, gods. This is everything, right?
That's everything.
Sir, I've heard nothing but good things about you. You're a man of honor. And he, I can assure you, is quite ill. When he recovers, would you be able to give him the job back? I worry for him. He's got no friends in town. He spoke so kindly of you. I know you would never deceive him or mistreat him in any way, or any of his friends or representatives.
Give me a persuasion check.
Friends or representatives.
Damn.
You wouldn't fuck me, would you?
A persuasion? 14.
14. And he anything before we continue?
Oh, beedly boddly.
Is there anything I can fucking add to this?
Swiddly
Is there a way that I can, sort of just put my hand on my dagger so that it becomes not a persuasion check? I don't know if
you want to go down that road.
Okay, no, I don't want to go down that road.
I mean,
I don't want to go down that road. I have nothing to add to this. I just, yeah.
I think just the fresh inspiration. But if you want to hold on to that.
No, I'll break into the house, I guess.
No, I'll kill him.
I will, hold on. I will... No, I think that's it. I think that's all I can... I'm gonna yeah, fuck it. I'll use my inspiration.
Oh my god. That's not what I thought.
I'm sorry. It's a flashback of the fucking locker. Whatever.
Yeah.
Storage room.
Here we go.
You got it.
Way worse.
Oh.
Okay.
If he's in a position where he recovers and can work again, I'd be happy to have him back.
Okay, I'll tell him. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And please update me. You know, we weren't close, but I'd care to know one way or the other if he makes it.
Of course. Do you know how much the tents cost up at the Gnome Nook?
It's not expensive. Definitely less than somewhere in town.
Well,
Couple silver a night, maybe. Maybe less if it's a smaller tent.
I'll look to set him up somewhere, I guess.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
If you peek inside the satchel that he does hand over to you, there's some old belongings, a couple changes of clothes that, are of various quality. There is a potion of healing.
Oh.
There's a potion of fire resistance.
Oh.
Makes sense for Haskell.
Oh. I was like, because he's an idiot? Oh, because he does fire.
That's fire shit.
You find a bottle of sort of a dark greenish liquid. Give me a nature check.
Such fun.
Rolling like shit. Yeah, okay. 11.
11. It looks like some kind of poison. You're not familiar with it. And then give me a perception check as well.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That is a 26.
26. Nice. Without being able to tell exactly what kind of poison it is, you can tell that the cork in the bottle is like worn down.
Ooh.
It looks like someone opened it and then closed it again, and opened it, and closed it again, like over and over and over again. You find a bottle of wine that has a Redbriar Vineyards label, which it's not an expensive wine as far as you know, but it's like, memories of old. So the bottle of wine, and that's it. So yeah, these two, and then I can't give you the card because you don't know. Sorry, but some bottle of poison.
Okay. Cool. And does it look like there's a back entrance to my guy's house?
It looks like there's only one door, but there's several windows. There's windows on the back sort of side of the place.
Great.
It's not a very big place, so it doesn't need like a whole bunch of doors.
Yep, great. There is... Okay, I will wait for my friends.
Okay, great.
And head sort of up the hill so that he doesn't see
Sort
me,
of out of
double
sight a little
back
bit,
or
sure.
anything,
Yeah.
Cool.
We will follow the rest of you here. The Stubborn Bluffs, for the rest of you, it once felt like this very peculiar little far-off section of town that you didn't think you'd find much pretense to visit, given that the proper businesses are all along the streets below. But here you are yet again. You make your way along the gravel path until you have the deteriorating walls of Mr. Yidabon's house in your sights. A black mark on an otherwise unblemished block of homes. And even in the short time since you were last here for Doxley and TC, some beams and shingles have crumbled, and it seems certain at some point that the house will collapse. It hasn't yet, but it's slowly deteriorating and no one's going out of their way to kind of, prop it up. So it's slowly coming apart, the whole thing. For now, the feeble structure, it hangs on by a thread. The halfling man with the mustache is pacing back and forth near the porch. He seems to be getting a little antsy and a little tired, but to his credit, he does seem determined to see his watch all the way through to the end until he's relieved. You know for a fact, having, bribed him for double the price, he was compensated pretty well for just watching out, so he doesn't want to lose out on that money or, future money. So he seems to be doing his best possible, effort to stay awake and as long as he can. And other than this man, there isn't much foot traffic up here. The neighbors are mostly tucked away inside. The gnomes seem content to keep their revelry confined to the area over by the tents. There's one large window on the next house down on this block where an elven couple is enjoying a meal, and there's a big sort of window where they could conceivably see in the direction of the burnt down house if they turn to look. But at the moment, they're invested in a nice cut of meat and a bottle of wine. And as you guys are getting up and starting, you're slow a little bit so that you don't sort of, Garen Kane doesn't see you guys. As you guys are sort of peeking, you hear some footsteps and you can see Annabel.
Ha!
Annabel, were you successful?
Nope, but I will be.
What were you doing?
I need some items, and I need now to steal them, which is never my first choice, but won't be the first fucking time. Okay, who's coming with me?
Real quick.
What?
Yes?
When we were talking to him, did it about his payment that he was getting from Yidabon, did it seem like he had already gotten it, or did it seem like he was promised it?
He didn't clarify.
Okay.
Yeah, he did not. I mean, a typical arrangement like that is like half up front, half at the end, but you don't know for certain.
Yeah.
But,
Matt, how do you spell Sienna Sorrell's last name?
Sorell, Sorrel.
I mean,
You have need of a distraction team as well to steal what you need to steal?
oh
Is that what you're
god,
saying?
we'll do that later. We'll do this first.
Oh.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody here, but it only works when you're 30 feet from me.
Oh.
So you'll have it later, but yeah, anyway.
All right.
And
You guys do
concentration for an
technically
hour,
have
is that?
concentration for an hour.
There is, I believe, no windows,
This
except
is one of the more benign ones.
You'll get used to it. It is kind of cool though.
Yeah, it doesn't make you disappear, but as you look to your allies, like, the shadows sort of obscure them a little more than they usually would and stuff.
Yes.
I'm about to blow her fucking mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, go for it.
All right. At least it's our person that we expected to still be here is still here. There is one window on the back side of the house facing the bluff that I could possibly try to climb to and get in through. I might be seen by other people in the other houses.
Do you know if the fire already broke the window, or are you gonna have to?
I imagine that. I mean, if it did, and you're like gesturing to the house, windows would probably.
Most of the windows had either like shattered or at least cracked, like because like the foundation sort of settled or the wooden beams kind of came down. There might be some shards of glass or partially cracked pane. But
Are there other windows? Are there windows on the sides?
no, there's windows on the front side where the door is, and then on the back side.
Maybe when I looked through the broken door, could I tell in the back if the window was broken?
Yes, I would say there was still glass, but it was broken. Yeah, like you might have to be careful, but it was like cracked in several places.
I think that might be my first approach.
All right. Well, Doxley and I can come with you, or at least I can come close. Remember that I can communicate in your minds.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Silently. I can also distract with a big noise. If you happen to make a big noise, I can send a noise elsewhere.
I think that is the key to this is if I do end up making a noise that you are in the front to distract him, where he'd look around and you are back in the back with
I
me.
can tell you people what needs to happen as well if something goes real shit in the back.
Oh, yes. Oh, she can speak in your mind. It's kind of insane.
Oh,
I'll
hey.
give her a little thing and be like, yep, it's gonna sound just like this.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
All right.
And you can respond in your mind as well, although she has to prompt it.
So probably rather it's almost best to go back down towards Brunkhollow Main and go up the bluffs, because otherwise I'm going between houses. Or maybe there's a couple of dark houses that I could go between.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dark up here. This isn't the main section of town.
Okay.
It's pretty dark up on the bluffs. Also, you can go, like you said, sort of back around the backside of the businesses. You know, goblins kind of trickle back through there.
Yeah.
So that's the other risk, sort of going all the way back down, is that there's...
But if you said the next house from him had the light on, but there's maybe two dark houses in the ones before it?
Yeah.
That we could go in
Yeah.
between. Okay.
I mean, there's some like dim interior lighting in some of them, but people are getting ready for bed and having a meal. It's overall pretty dim up here.
I'll point out one of the darker alleys, and perhaps we go through there, along the bluff, up into the house.
Okay.
All right?
And, what's our story? What do you want?
Lover spat. It's always a good one.
Or lovers love. Oh! You know.
But how does that deal with
could
why
say
are we at the house? Are we just passing by?
You're passing by.
Well, we're
On
in
your
the
way to
bluffs.
you're staying at the gnome tents, and
Got a tent up there.
Why don't instead?
couldn't wait to fight or fuck one of those.
We're interested
nice.
in we always wanted to get a house up here.
And getting the idea of getting a house together is making us real horny.
Yes, and so but the house burned down. Who is there? People still staying here? You know, oh, we could build.
Yeah,
a
you
house.
guys can work
Okay,
on that.
This is great.
That'll be the
Really
story.
good.
Thank God.
I don't know about this blood.
I think they'll be all right. They may have to pivot, but
If all goes well, this should take no longer than 10-15 minutes, I think.
10-15 minutes. Okay, we can talk
We have
that
to-
long.
Again, you don't approach right away. Give us a little time to work our way to the back.
Sure.
I'll tell you when to start your performance.
Oh yeah. How far can you do that?
120 feet
That's
or so.
quite a ways. All right, great.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Three of you, stealth checks.
All right, so we adding 10.
Add plus 10 to and plus whatever your modifier.
Yes.
Head on top of everything.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Oh, honoring.
30, 20.
38.
15.
38? Wait, that's
38.
crazy.
You added 10 to that?
Wait, what?
Not a D10, if that's what you...
That is what I did.
you add plus.
a flat 10. Yep, for passive.
19.
Oh, thank God. Jesus.
I was worried.
The two of you watch the three of them kind of slip between a couple of the houses up here and into the alley and sort of disappear to the backside. Some of the sound dissipating. And you're left alone. The two of you sort of along the bluffs for a moment.
Right. So we'll just wait for Annabelle's go sign.
And then we're gonna act like we're looking for property.
Yes.
We could talk to the gentleman, ask him if it's his house that burned.
Oh, I think for
If he's
sure.
interested
We should
in
approach him for
selling
sure.
and-
Or we'll get all the information and just suck up all of his time.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I could ask a lot of questions when I need to.
I believe you. I know it.
And flipping around to the backside here, you guys get through the alley and you come out, and there's maybe another 5 feet, but then the terrain starts to slope downward. And as you're up here, you can look out. It's a beautiful view up here. You've seen it up here before, like all the lights of town down below, people carrying torches. You see the shadows of horses moving through the thoroughfare. Some of the brighter spots are like the Lucky Heathen. You can see some of the big lights sort of pulsing from within, as well as the music box and the chop house as well. It's not so late that those places have closed. And you're up here, the breeze sort of blowing, and you can look over to your right, and there's kind of a craggy little slope there that you might need to kind of shuffle along to get to a couple houses over.
Tight.
I'll bring up the rear. You'll be in the middle.
Okay.
The last time I was on the cusp of this, he had just broken my leg, and I tossed myself down in order to muddy myself up so it looked like I just tripped and broke it.
Okay.
Everybody give me stealth checks first.
Go, go, go.
36.
25. 22.
It's very quiet in the movie. And then everybody give me athletics checks as you scoot along the edge of the place.
You got it.
The acrobatics?
No, this one's athletics. It's a little bit sort of holding onto the ridge and sort of moving along. It's not so much about balance. It's about sort of keeping yourself there.
Oh, huge roll.
Huge. -2, so it's a 16.
16,
18.
18,
10.
10.
Okay.
As you guys are moving along the edge, you're moving pretty well, but at one point, TC, who's leading the way, your foot just kind of, and there's some rocks that trickle down, and there's like a goblin marching along underneath, and still.
Don't move. Yeah.
Huh. He keeps going.
It's missions based on movement.
Yeah. Vision's based on movement.
You guys now get to close to you. As you scoot further and further, you can see both the burnt down house coming closer and like pieces of the glass that are sort of cracked and bent are sticking out a little further, so you can see the shards of glass there. But you're pretty much around to the back side of the house at this point.
Here I go.
Is it time for a distraction?
I think the distraction comes if I start to fail and make a noise. Yes.
Oh, got
You
it.
don't want a noise no matter what, just to cover your movement inside the house?
It's all right.
Oh, I don't plan on making noise once I get in there.
Okay.
I think it's mostly
Then
by getting in.
I'll stick close to you and make sure.
All right.
Got it.
Annabel, just to be safe, is gonna message she'll message Kayt.
Sure.
And say, you might want to just mosey, sort of close in case we need it. But don't worry, you can speak back to me.
Do I have to speak out loud or can I speak with my mind?
It's in your head.
Okay. In my head. Repeat that one more time. I was really distracted by how cool that was.
Just be ready to go.
Okay. Kayt is thinking of a thumbs up.
Thumbs up emoji.
We're on hold, waiting for a signal.
Okay, great.
So you get up to the edge of the glass there, and you can see, like, it's broken, but it's not like it's just an open window. There's glass shards, there's a couple things kind of sticking up to the side. There's a big piece that looks like it's almost kind of folded over another piece.
Does it look like I could? Are there, corners and edges that I could kind of like take something and like muffle it and like break off a few pieces to give myself a kind of a clean area?
Possibly, you could also try and put something over it and, like, vault your way in if you wanted to by putting something on the glass shards, but
Take off my overcoat kind of thing, like,
could try to do that.
and like carefully lay it over a portion, test it, feel if it's crunchy.
It's crunchy.
You throw the coat over, and you can hear like a little couple pieces that sort of underneath the coat there.
Yep.
And now there's room enough for you to vault, but you have to be careful not to sort of kick one of the loose pieces and cause a sort of glass noise.
I suppose be ready with something. I might make noise on this one.
I'm just gonna message them and be like, why don't you go start making out or something, just so he has to look at something else.
Thumbs up emoji, kissing face emoji, mouth emoji, tongue emoji.
Peach emoji.
Peach emoji, pinch emoji.
Let's
Cool.
start our walk.
Okay, great.
Kate's gonna shove like arm in arm.
Sure.
Guys, he's pacing back and forth. He's like,
This
Oh.
would just be perfect.
Honey, look, it's
Beautiful.
burnt down. I wonder if they're selling.
No, yeah.
Are you
please,
the owner?
if you don't mind, if you could just keep moving along.
Oh, I'm sorry. We had
just
some
had a
questions about the
So-
property. Oh,
I-
honey, you go first.
Okay.
We always
we'll,
do this.
We'll take turns. We'll take turns.
Okay.
Okay.
One word at a time.
Take turns. What do you need?
Well, we were hoping with this house being burned down that maybe the owner's gone and we could build something here.
No, as far as I know, it's not for sale. So if you could keep moving.
Oh,
please.
you're not the owner?
You're not the owner.
I'm not. No, I'm just keeping watch.
Oh, well, who is?
Where's the owner? We would love to get in touch with him.
I don't know. He might be back tomorrow. Could you move along, please?
Could we leave him like a contact or something?
Yes, where
Would
to
you let
find
him know
us.
where to find us?
This is really important to us.
If you want to write down your name, I'll leave it for him.
Oh, do you have a piece of paper, honey?
I don't have a piece of paper.
If you don't, no.
You don't have a piece of
I don't have a
paper?
piece of paper on
Oh,
me.
phooey!
Okay, maybe.
You always do this.
I know.
tell you to bring the piece of paper,
And I never have
but
that
you
around.
never have.
Go ahead. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics.
I mean, am I hearing?
yeah, you can hear
Bullshit.
Yeah, you can hear conversation. Give me an acrobatics.
Acrobatics. 19.
And as you sort of vault in, your toe kind of and you're thankful at that moment that there's a little bit of noise to cover it because it wasn't a total clean jump.
Yeah.
But you get all the way in, a little bit of kind of glass down the side, and you sort of wait a moment. You wait to hear if you hear like the guy out front sort of clock that, but you hear out front like, yeah, just give me a name, so I'll try to remember that.
Right.
Like you can hear it.
So quickly now that I'm in and things have kind of settled, I'm gonna like go back to the window, poke my, because I know that door is like on its hinge there into the main part of the house.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna run out and be like, poke my head out and be like, I'm gonna need, in about 5 seconds, I'm gonna need something of a sound because I might have to break a piece of door. 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna cause a very large, like,
And I'm gonna run
is
to the
there
door.
a big old creature that could be feasibly close to town that would make people like nervous?
Dragon.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be less
I'm
believable.
gonna
but
make a bear sound that's like in, because how far
what's
can
the
I
range
go?
on that?
That one is, I can do it. Use it. 30 feet away. Okay, so I need to do something that is.
The sound, he would look toward the house. Like that's not far enough to be it could go in the other direction.
Oh, I'll see that she's making a ooh face, and I'll wait there a second, like, oh, all right. No, can you not do that?
Can I see where the guy is and make a whisper in his ear to like freak him out, like I did to that guard in the prison?
You can, yes. I mean, you'd have to kind of move a little bit in the alley because the house is more than 30 feet wide, from front to back. So you have to sneak through the alley a little bit and then sort of make a little noise.
Ooh, but then TC wouldn't be 30 feet from me.
Perhaps.
Pass without a trace?
Yes, perhaps. Yep.
Can I try to get in the house with TC?
You can.
Quietly?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because then I'll be closer.
You wanna come on?
2 seconds, yeah.
Give me an acrobatics check.
I'll
Can
be there to
you-
kind
You
of
can help her
steady
with
her
it.
and
Yeah,
help
give
her.
me advantage on the act.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh, great. That is 18.
18, a little, and again, like just a little couple pieces of glass. You catch her on the other side. You pull her in, and out front you can hear, slow down. You just, please, it's not my place. You can come back tomorrow and ask the owner.
Whoa! Honey, I found a pen. I found a pencil.
you have
in
a
my
pencil.
goody.
Okay.
We're just gonna give. I'll write down our information for you.
Fine.
On your, could you take it down on your hand, maybe?
No, write it on something else.
Would you bend over, honey?
Oh,
Show me a little piece of that sweet ass.
How am I going to keep that? And as we go
Right on his ass. You'll never forget this.
background
paper.
around, you guys can hear that.
Yeah.
Again, more arguing outside. You get up to the door. The two of you were both
Like,
there.
Okay, as
Like-
soon as I see him like do any noise
Not
making,
sure if it'll make noise, but be ready.
yeah, I'm gonna be just like focused on the guy and focused on TC.
Yeah, you can almost, it's hard to see him, but there's like broken boards and things. You can like see silhouettes of both Kayt, Illien, and a third figure sort of out front, sort of talking there. Give me a stealth check. Give me a stealth check first. Yep, give me a stealth check first.
33.
33, and then give me a sleight of hand check as well.
Sleight of hand. 24.
24. You sort of reach around to the other side of the door there because it's a little sort of stuck. And with your toe, you sort of go under the door and lift it so that when you... It doesn't quite like drag across the floor.
Just enough for like me plus 2 inches.
Yep.
I know my exact measurements.
Yeah, you're just getting fitted, right?
Yeah, it slides over. I mean, there's a little like... But that's it. It's
Okay.
very quiet.
Nice.
And I mean, I can see the mantle there. I can see that the bowls are there.
Inside, you find things how you left them. There's sort of a sorted mess, all the charred lumber, whatever resilient objects that the fire spared. And the fragile skeleton of the late Leonard Holmes is still shackled to the floor there, or shackled to the chair, which is attached to the floor. The jawbone remains slightly ajar from where you kind of pried it open to get the tin from within. And you can also see a pile of burnt rods over in the corner, which you maybe missed the first time. This could have been the collection of walking sticks that he pulled from after the injury that you sustained here. Another kind of material that thankfully has the durability to survive intense heat is porcelain. And indeed there are a few ceramic bowls scattered in and around the fireplace, though the shifting and deterioration of the house has caused several of them to fall from the mantle and shatter into pieces on the floor. The mirror on the ceiling is on borrowed time as well. You can see that one side has lost a couple nails. It's a little askew there to the point where it's reflecting at an angle, but at the moment it holds.
And may I?
Yes, it's that one. Yes, we printed just reminders of the sort of objects. Once again, this is the mortuary. We can do that later, but go ahead and just describe the different imagery there.
Pile of books or tomes, a flock of birds, a skull and crossbones, a fan of kind of bladed swords,
not
and maybe an axe, a little castle moat village peopled area, ships on the ocean, 2 ships, some reptiles like a croc and a snake, and then some bushy trees with some bushes at the bottom.
Those are all,
and there's definitely no citrus in them.
There's definitely no. They're just leafy trees as far as you can tell. And yes, and in addition to those, a couple things. So there's duplicates of some of them. Like I said, there's not like one of each. And in addition, there's also some like blank bowls too, sort of mixed among them. Some of them there's like a stack of bowls that like the bottom one's blank, so you couldn't see. But if you lift it up, there's some with imagery. So some of them were a little obscured, but as you root around, you can find.
I mean, these are small-ish, but taking a bunch of them would be.
They're pretty small. I mean, they're fitting in your hand. Like you could carry several of them. I mean, if you bumped into something, they're fragile. They're not, but they're not large.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take 2 of the blades just in case. Wrap at least one of them in a handkerchief and have that one kind of very safely stowed in my bag. Sure. I'm gonna take a tree. I'm gonna take a skull.
4 bowls total that you grab.
2 blades, a tree, and a skull.
Can I message him and?
Sure.
And
Yeah, you're sort of standing
completely
still at the
silent?
door there. Yeah.
Why don't you take all the bowls?
See if there's one of each of the.
There's definitely
unbroken.
at least one of each. Yeah, there's definitely at least one of each.
Maybe
Those
a
ones
blank-
There's
kind of-
probably too many to take all of them, but because
Not
there's
all
lots
of them, but
duplicates.
one of each.
One of each. There's definitely
So-
enough to take.
Maybe
Those I'll kind of keep kind of tucked safer, deeper, and then one of each of the others: tomes, birds, castle, reptiles, ships, on the top of the bag, so that if something were to happen, those would maybe not be as.
Take a blank one, right?
A blank one.
Sure.
Really quickly around his corpse there, it seems like he is turned to ash or
I
going
think we
to.
rolled for some perception.
Yeah.
Before you don't see anything that you didn't see before on him. On his person.
The mechanism.
Sorry, go for it.
The mechanism of where the bowls goes and the mirror, there's not like, it's really just this mantle of like stone at this point. There's really no other, everything else is like charred.
Yeah, not that you can tell. I mean, the mirror is still intact. The mantle's still intact. The mirror's like askew, but still intact. But
I guess-
you don't see anything else like.
What I'm looking for is like, were I to try a bowl system here, there's nothing on hinges. There's not like something next to the mantle that looks like it's got like a broken doorway,
Maybe describe it like something
So-
that you're looking that would open up if
Yes,
you were successful.
something
Yeah.
near the mantle maybe that would have like like even if it's this big, like a series of hinges.
You
or
do not see anything.
anything. Okay.
Not there by the mantle. There.
Okay.
Wait, can I, from the door, look around the room and just see if I can see anything, any other objects that maybe TC was focused on the gnome there?
Are you looking in that front area where the gnome is, or are you looking in the room where you are in this?
I'd love to do both.
Okay, you can follow TC out into that room. Give me an investigation check.
24.
24. You start with TC in the other room, and you can still hear some of the.
Actually 26.
26. You can still hear some of the conversation happening outside, and you're trying to speed up your tempo a little bit because you can sense his frustration a little bit. You can hear him kind of, all right, have your info. I need you to move. You can hear like a little bit of tension rising outside. It's not sort of anything bad yet, but he's trying to get them away from the house so he can sort of get back to his business. You give a quick search around. You don't find anything that TC hadn't already described in that front kind of area there. You go back into the room that you first entered from through the window, and you're looking around, and it's creepy. I mean, you hadn't seen this space before. There's all these carvings along the floors and on the walls, a couple cabinets that are askew, and there's that outline on the floor where a body once lay, and where he was lying, there are no sort of things. So it's almost like a chalk outline of a body, but it has all these runes and sigils and things. And one thing that you notice that perhaps TC did not, all of these carvings in the floorboards, some of them kind of link up and sort of are attached to each other in a way that if you follow that one line, it makes sort of a vague outline. It would be very difficult to tell that by sort of standing in this room, but the carvings almost look like they are partially masking a crease in the floor where something would open, like a little hatch or something. Like there's all these sigils and it looks like carving, and then you're like, wait, this line goes all the way over here.
Yeah.
And you follow your finger all the way down here. And it makes roughly, it's not exactly, but it makes roughly a rectangular shape when all the sort of shapes line up with each other.
I'm just gonna message TC and be like, hey, you close?
I have what I need.
Okay.
Did you find something?
Yep.
Shit.
I think that this is an outline. I think there's something underneath here, so maybe you don't solve in the mortuary, we solve here.
That would be bad. Can it open now?
Fuck if I know.
Does it... Checking the seam there, is there any give to it? Is there any... Could you fit a blade?
Not that you could tell. You could try and take out a little blade and stick it in, and the blade sort of sticks. It doesn't seem to give. To your
I bet this is the part he wants us to open with your... Sorry.
Oi, what's going on in there?
She's gonna message Doxley just so it's quiet and say, we're coming, sorry. I think we figured out that this is the place we gotta go to.
What do you... Wait, so like... In my head.
Back into the response.
To open the thing, like the bowls need to be here.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Do you guys need to stay in that house and the three of us go to the other house so that you don't have to get into it again?
I think this is a group effort, and we can cast sleep on him. Maybe, I don't know. We gotta regroup. We gotta couple back here. So no, I think this won't last too long. We gotta get out of here.
Did you find citrus?
No.
Give me acrobatics checks if you're jumping back out the window and back around to the front side. All right. I'm sorry. You need to move along.
Okay.
Try not to be rude, but I need to do my job. I'm trying to stay awake. I need you to go.
No worries. I'm gonna pass him a piece of parchment that says Mr. and Mrs. Bile, comma, gnome tents, comma, aspiring homeowners.
Very nice to meet you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Simply have made our night, to be honest. Shall we?
Yes!
Oh, where to next?
Well, let's go. Let's see if there's any other burned down houses with slightly friendlier guards.
Okay.
As you guys are kind of walking away, you hear like, they're not gonna fucking make it. Around to the backside there.
Got music and inspiration.
Okay.
Can I help people like come out too?
Mine was a nat 20.
Okay, great. It's tough on that side because you're on the low ground because of the...
You got this.
16. It is better. A little
last little bit of conversation that you can hear from the front side covers. Again, on your way out, there's just a little like... and a piece of glass kind of ting, ting, goes down the ridge there.
We don't hear like a, oh, what the fuck?
No.
I'm gonna message the two of them.
My coat off.
No need to double pack. I think we're doing just fine. I'll do it separately to the two of them, just so that they can,
Give a little nod.
The mortuary.
Okay.
Make our way back.
Sure. Are you like regrouping along the path there? Like
probably the same way that we went.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Yeah, I will message them, like, if you can regroup, then that would be great.
Yeah, sure.
Same spot.
So you guys find your way back to sort of the path that leads up to the bluffs, sort of near the apiary, but not quite there, so you're not like within view of where Shelby's enjoying his tea.
All right. May have gone to the wrong place first, but we'll see. We do have the bowls. The next step.
We have to
is
go
the
get
question
some more
mark and the
bowls.
blades, and there's
Yeah.
more bolts. So, on our way to Sienna's. Hopefully she's
Out?
out, or drunk, or asleep, or blind.
Dead?
Yeah, dead. One of those things.
Dead would be great.
Dead would be great.
Dead.
There's a lot of
Dead would
options
be
there.
great.
So
Dead would
we're
be
gonna have to
great.
come back into this house then.
No, well, maybe.
I think so.
I think so.
I don't think he's gonna buy the bid again.
No, we're gonna have to do something a little
all
bit
right,
more subtle.
Okay.
You guys didn't decide you were just gonna. All right, whatever. I won't critique. I won't critique.
We could do the bit for Sienna though, if that.
You could do the bit for Sienna. You could do
have
a
to do that
different
again?
bit for my good buddy, my good pal, Mr. Shelby down
So
there.
many bits.
You can speak to him. Please
All right.
don't talk about buying a house. You could just be your normal selves and distracting him.
Great.
I would like to sneak in through a window, maybe with TC, the sneakiest of rogues. There is.
All right, let's. We have gone around that building not all together, but most of us when we snuck into the back of the basement there. So we have a good idea of like what that building mortuary looks like from all sides. Not.
Sorry, you were sneaking.
I guess
what
it was
the
me and-
mortuary back in the cemetery?
Yeah, that was mostly me and Morna.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the mortuary. I mean, you definitely know what it looks like. Yeah, it's got a couple windows, but you've also been on the inside, and you have a good idea. It's not that big. It's like a one room.
I'll give him the blueprint. West side window. This room. I don't know what's on that side. Okay, let's go take a look.
Doxley, will you watch our 6?
What?
Will
Yeah.
you watch our 6? All right.
Where are we going?
We're going to. I would like to go to Shelby first, real fast. It's on the way down the hill, TC. I have my spell only for an hour.
We can't do that later. You can't. You can only cast that once a day or something.
No, but I don't have unlimited resources. I would love. This will be very quick.
You think it'll only be a minute or two?
It's a very small house. I know exactly where I gotta go. I just need to make sure he's thoroughly distracted and we're nice and quiet.
What if the cleric comes back and we have to go back to his house?
The more we talk about it, the more time we're wasting. Let's go.
Okay. Get to the corner there where the apiary is, and in a similar position, he seems to be sort of pouring the last bit of tea out of the little teapot that he has. You can see him from a distance.
Yeah, can I? Is there a way to like go behind the house so that we can't
Yes.
like
there is.
be seen and then these two go down and just speak to him directly in front?
What's the play this time?
Oh
You
boy.
can just be yourselves for real.
Oh, I don't. If I was myself, I wouldn't be talking to him.
Illien, find something you think might be interested.
Okay.
Honey has lots of alchemical properties. Perhaps you can
Well, actually,
regale him
Oh
about
gods, again, we've talked about it so much. Let's just go. We gotta go.
So who's going around the backside to slip it? TC and Annabel?
I'm, I guess, watching their backs.
Sure.
You
Guys, head around to the backside. It's a little. Because his place is pretty small and the property's a little larger. There's no like back alley. It's easy to get back, sort of, to the rear side of his house there. And you're sort of moving through. Give me stealth checks for the two of you. And are you 2, 3 walking up to where Shelby?
I guess me and Illien are walking towards him.
As you get a little closer. Good evening.
hi. Good evening. We're.
So many visitors this evening. I don't usually get a lot of people up here.
Oh, well, sorry if we're bugging you. That wasn't the intention.
No, that's all right. I just mean I usually take my products to the general store, the market. People don't come here. But are you putting in an order? Or?
Well, no, I realized we've been around for a second, and I've actually never met you. I'm
All right.
making a bit of a walk tonight.
I feel like I've seen you around, but Shelby, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Illien.
Oh, okay.
Tyrun.
Oh, my name is Kayt.
Hi.
Kayt Mori, and I was interested in. I just wanted to have a brief conversation with you about what interested you in beekeeping in the first place.
Oh, I guess just, filling a need. People use honey and honey-based products for all kinds of things.
So it's not like a beekeeping tradition that began generations ago in your family or anything?
No, my family was mostly farmers, but there was some beekeeping. I mean, you might be surprised to learn how much honey's used in alchemy as a thickener or a reagent. It has its basic uses too, for food, and he goes on for a little while. And on the backside there, TC and Annabel.
26. 36. I'm sorry.
31.
31. Get around to the back. As you get around the back, you slip back there quite easily, and in addition to that, one of the back windows is open. This is not a guy who thinks people are gonna break into his home.
Right. I would love to just sneak right in and see if I can grab it if the window's open. I'm Whittle and
Slip through. You staying on the
I'll
outside?
stay on
there?
the outside for
Great.
now to like
yeah,
pull her out if we need to.
If I saw where he reached up. If I
You
can
step through. There's like one little back room where you went through the window that was like sort of a little sectioned off bedroom. It's not a true room, like it's not enclosed on all sides. But you come around the corner and right on your left, you can see like a big dresser armoire kind of thing.
love to just
You reach
feel
up,
around.
and something at the top there, it feels like it's like a collection of paper. Like it's like a tome or notes or something.
A citrus. yeah.
It's like a big, thick pile
Oh.
of
Yeah,
notes,
that's what I
like
want, that's
with
what I
a
fucking
twine wrapped around it. There.
Yes.
So you have it there.
Yes, I would love to stick that in my bag. And then just as quietly as I can, come back out. I'd like
help
to
her out the
hand
window.
yeah,
You can.
Oh yeah, do you want to hand me anything?
just my bag so I can have all limbs to reach right out. Yeah.
For food and beeswax and propolis, that's like bee glue. It's used to stick the hives together.
Can you make
If we can, walk back out, meet Doxley, and then just sort of like loop around the other way so he doesn't see us come back.
Yeah.
And then I, as soon as we do that, just message them and be like, "You guys are out of there. You absolutely all clear."
Oh, well, that's really good. You know, I have an interest in studying the alchemical, so
Yes.
it'd be really great. You know, I may be coming to see you sometime.
That's all right. You can do that. I'm not hiring at the moment. I may be having someone come back to work for me.
Oh, great.
Was gone for a little while.
Wonderful.
All right, well, I think dinner's getting cold at the Paramount. Kenzel's gonna prep it, so we should probably just head over.
All right.
All right, nice to meet you,
Nice to
Shelby.
meet you as
He's
well.
gonna be like, "Let's go, honey," and slip her arm back through his as they turn around.
All right.
Didn't know they were.
I thought one of them might like me.
Oh my god.
You guys regroup outside.
I mean, thruples are a thing here in Brunkhollow, so.
All this
Go
land.
capital.
So you guys all come back together, kind of just outside of town in Detention Pass there, before you loop back in from the east end of town.
Okay.
All right.
Step 3 of God knows what. I say we case the place first, see if we can see where she's at, who else might be around.
Do we need to do more acting?
I think maybe
I don't
with
know.
this woman, we know she's an ally of the cleric. We might have to be more careful and
I might have to approach her.
incapacitate her.
I might have to approach her directly, as
Oh.
Will that get you in trouble?
things are up in the air. His house burned down. I haven't seen him in days. I'm going to her maybe as desperate.
Would you want us to sneak in and get the bowls while you're doing that?
Let's see where she's at first.
Okay.
But that is a good idea.
Okay. Let's do it. Time is of the essence. Like I say, clock is ticking on her spell.
Remember, citrus, which I don't know where it is or what it is, and blades.
Citrus and blades. Okay.
And Leonard Holmes, if you see any slide.
Yeah,
Anything about Leonard Holmes?
the mortuary next to the cemetery? Question mark.
The mortuary is in the cemetery.
cemetery.
Yeah, if you look on the map, it's like a little house, like right where the rivers are, right where the river splits there.
God, could I like take a quick jog around the cemetery and just see if there's any Leonard Holmes ass?
I mean, don't jog around, but
Yeah.
Who's that person?
I mean, maybe go with Annabel, because you have your thing up, right?
Sure. Yeah. You can.
Okay.
Yeah, with me. Yeah.
be
Sorry,
safe.
but wait. Didn't we just get the blades and
we
the?
did just get. I do have 2, and I'll take
So
out.
what are we looking for? Just say it one more time for the whole group, because it ain't what you just said.
You're absolutely right. I have blades.
We need
have blades.
rain and eyes.
You need rain in eyes and the question mark
And
that
maybe
is citrus.
All right.
Yes.
Sounds good. You
guys work
And
your
why
way-
don't you?
Yep.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I got 2 blades just in case. Take one of these blades, and if you find a citrus, maybe line them up on the. And I'll describe the like kind
There's
of hidden
three.
system.
There's 3 sort of stone slabs where bodies can be laid out, and TC describes that on one of them there's a mirror above that has little circles above it, very similar to the mantle that was in the house.
And I think in this order: blades, citrus, rain, eyes.
Okay.
If you stick a blade covered in citrus in your no.
And it
Forget what I
rains,
said,
it
forget
rains
what I
in your
said.
eyes.
Yeah, it'll rain from your eyes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, tears will rain from your eyes. A blade of citrus will create rain from your eyes.
There it is.
Actually, I think you might be.
Everyone's walking through the room. Yeah.
We got it.
Crack the
We
code.
fucking got it.
We fucking did it.
All right.
God.
As you guys are moving through the thoroughfare, things sort of as usual here in town. It's decently busy as people are grabbing drinks, gambling. You're moving westward and getting close to the bridge, and Doxley, just something you notice as you pass by Narvos C&C, because you passed by on the way. You just look to the interior, and Wade is once again sort of just marking down a couple sort of notes and packages. At one point, you see him like take a package and like toss it into like a pile, like a little carelessly. But he sees you sort of passing by on the outside, and he just gives you like a.
Like another hand signal, like great, awesome.
He doesn't like come to get you or anything. He just gives you a little sort of nod of the head. And it's certainly been a while since you visited the cemetery. Unless you count briefly passing by as you continued north along the Civil Road, which you've done a couple of times. Not much has changed other than a few additional headstones popping up along the perimeter. And sometimes passing through a graveyard can feel a little ominous in its isolation, but this one, it's close to town, has very close proximity to town. The calming steadiness of the creek provides a little reminder of life as you walk amongst the dead. You hear the... Down by the mortuary, a skin and bones elven woman is sitting in a rocking chair. Her eyes are sort of drifting open and closed, and her mouth is agape. You can see her kind of... Oh my god. She doesn't look asleep, but she looks really close, like the sort of nodding off the precipice of sleeping. She's got a little lit cigarette dangling from her fingertips of her left hand. And honestly, you wouldn't blame her on this lonely piece of property with the breeze blowing and the whitewater noise drowning out the usual hollering that you hear in the thoroughfare. There's peace to be found here. It's a little quiet, a little separated. You can feel yourself fighting back a yawn of your own as you approach. So again, you can see yourself.
Before we get too close, spell don't work on elves.
It doesn't work at all.
Nope, full stop, don't work on elves. So, y'all don't sleep.
All right. And from where she's sitting, is there a window on the opposite side of this building?
No.
On the sides?
Yeah.
But not where she's the porch where she's sitting. And I guess just the orientation of the house. If there's a porch in front, I imagine she has living quarters on one side, and that the part I was in is on one side.
I don't believe there was even more than one room. Oh, it's just one big room. Yeah, because you're not even totally sure she lives there or
Right.
like sleeps there. Like
Right.
she spends a lot of time there and works there, but yeah, it was one big room.
And from where she's sitting, there are windows on that side. So the wrong glance from her could go through that window to whatever window is
Yes,
on
the
sides.
porch has two windows on either one on either side of the door on that front side. There.
Do you see, if she's already, drifting into her trance, do we want to go and actually speak to her, or do we want to just see if we can sneak right in?
If I've learned anything in my time here in Brunkhollow, that might be a ruse. I don't know.
Okay. Then
She might snap her eyes open any second.
So are you leading her away from this house and us going in?
No.
God damn it. TC.
I understand. I had literally that exact same moment
This is
just
what all your field trips are like?
30 minutes ago.
That
or
was
so.
bewildering.
Do you know what I just... Maybe a noise. Maybe a noise.
I make a lot of noise. You want me to go hollering in from the other side?
We could do a classic throw a rock that way and then go in.
I could make a wolf howl from the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
But for how long will that work? Will that buy you enough time?
Right, you're
One sound.
I'll talk to her.
Okay.
I'm not
So
pushing
then
it. I
we're
just don't.
sneaking in? Is that the idea?
Yes.
When can I run around the cemetery and look for Leonard Holmes?
Rain, eyes, and citrus. Let's do this first.
Oh, and then look for him later? Is that the plan?
What if the citrus is wherever his name is?
Either way, we're leaving that house. It's not like we need it in that house.
Okay.
We'll get it on the way out.
Yeah.
Okay,
all
okay.
right. Okay.
I'm loud as fuck, so I probably shouldn't go in there. So is there anything you wish me to do, or should I just hang back?
Watch TC's ass. Stick with him, and you can
Be my shadow in some way.
Yeah.
I'll just be lounging on the bridge, keeping an eye on you, I guess. But if anything happens, I'll be a bit far to intercept immediately.
Is there...
I don't think she's a fighter. She looks skinny as fuck.
Is there... It doesn't look like it. Trees near the front of her place.
There's no trees like they've been knocked down. They've like, you know, cleared out the plot for burial and digging. There's until you get to that little perimeter where you and Morna once sort of hovered on the edge. There's no trees around the mortuary itself.
What about from where she's sitting? Oh God, it's just the one room. From where she's sitting, if I were to my memory of the inside where the bowls are, does that favor one, the right or the left?
They were
side?
all over. There's like tons of shells. Like they were all around the thing. They weren't all in one spot.
Which side of the house is darker? Is there a darker side, like left or right?
Yeah, like the sort of south side, closest to the water, a little darker.
Is the darker one?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll kind of approach like from the north-ish.
Okay.
Is there a light source within the house?
There's a lantern hanging on the porch. It's like swinging back and forth a little bit in the breeze, like above her. Like,
but nothing.
It
nothing
seems
inside,
darker on the
yeah,
inside, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
She might take the lantern in and out when she needs it, but right now the only light that you can see is the lantern on the porch.
Got it.
All right. Guys, make your way around to the south side of the house, and I'll wait a minute or two before I approach.
All right. Is there an easy way to do that? I mean, like along the river bed, I guess, the bank of the river.
It's pretty open out here, but it's you can walk along the riverbank.
Okay, let's do that. I guess the girls are doing this.
All right.
Okay.
Be safe.
We will.
You've got it, TC. All right.
Let's do it.
As you start to move a little closer, your footsteps moving through the sort of drier grasses of the cemetery here, with Illien as well. The two of you are both approaching, or you're staying back?
No,
Okay,
he's
that's
staying
okay.
back.
Yeah, I was staying back like.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just me.
Yeah. And without kind of getting up or opening her eyes or anything, she's sort of there and she can hear footsteps and...
Looking to buy a plot? Or do you need help locating someone?
Who knows? We might all need plots soon.
Too true.
Miss Sorrel, can I call you Miss Sorrel?
You.
I would not normally. I've been out of town recently. What is happening? Can you share anything?
What makes you think that I would be the person to ask that?
You're the only one. You're the only other one I know. With a shared friend. I'm sure he has others, and maybe you are aware of them, and maybe you can point me towards them. You've seen the house, I imagine, yes? And I'll kind of like I'm, kind of gesturing off. I'm almost stepping away a little bit. Have you not seen?
None of that's my problem, dearie.
Yes, but he trusts you, yes? As he trusts me.
I don't think he trusts me at all.
Please. When's the last time you spoke to him, please? Was it here? Was it at his home?
It's been a while.
I'm afraid for him. Leonard? Do you know Leonard?
Who the fuck is Leonard?
Will you come with me?
No.
So come to the house.
I'm working, dearie. On your way.
Right now you're working? Doesn't seem as though.
Someone might die in the night. Have to be ready.
I understand why you shared with him. He broke my leg.
Dearie, that is none of my concern.
You seem to have very little concerns.
Astute.
Something is happening. The statue has been destroyed. His house has been destroyed. We need to do something. We need to help him.
What can I say to you to get you to understand that I don't give a shit?
Then tell me at least why. Why are you doing what you're doing?
Because this place ain't gonna last.
How do you know that?
I don't. I just believe it.
Feel it, do you? You feel it in your bones? In the bones of all those that you... I know about it. I know about Winslow. I know about Leonard. I'll tell him.
Make an intimidation.
Yes, let's go! Yes!
You
that
have
was
the line.
killer.
Actually,
have the line.
hold it and we'll take a break.
Holding it, I'm holding!
Right, we'll pass it. We'll take a little break.
I've been trying to raise my voice a couple of times here.
Sure, I mean, you guys can hear. I mean, without her leaving the porch, she could. The windows, she could look over her shoulder and see right inside. So, you think as you're here, you think you need to get her away from that or something. You know, it's pretty. It would be very difficult for someone to rummage around inside while she's here on the porch.
Okay,
that's extremely difficult.
Okay.
But that's where we'll pick it up when we come back.
Oh my god! Holy!
What's my intimidation?
What is
Oh
it?
god, 3. And I used my inspiration already. All right.
But that's where we're gonna pick it up right when we get back. Stick around, Brunkhollow, Powerball, do all the good stuff, and we'll see if we can get into this damn mortuary.
Let's get it in. Here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chapter 67 of Brunkhollow. We are on the precipice of an intimidation roll. But before we dive right back into that,
Yes, I'm just Soul resubscribed, Low Rest Guy did 30 bits, Reese resubscribed, Mighty Mouse resubscribed, Brand the Dino resubscribed, Twitch Spark resubscribed, Twitch Spark got about 5 community subs, Low Rest Guy did a bit, Nice Cross did a bit, Priya resubscribed, Kiji resubscribed, Matt and Andy resubscribed, Thackeray Binks did 100 bits, DM Darn subscribed, hello and welcome, Shadowwing resubscribed, oh my god guys, Dramatic Alpaca
so many
resubscribed with
midway
Prime,
through subs.
and Nice Cross did 20 bits.
Thank you.
Better get that other 20 bits ready for when Anthony
for his
rolls
nat
a
20.
nat 20.
Shut your...
and she just Last Crusade crumbles.
Yeah.
It crumbles to dust.
I was gonna say, shut your Dr. Lemon hole.
Leonard Holmes spells Dr. Lemon Hole if you spell hole H-O-A-L.
It also spells lemon rod leash.
Okay, yep.
Among many others.
Among many others.
Our
Intermission, we were cooking.
So, just as a reminder, you sort of invoked a little bit of the knowledge of Winslow and perhaps some of what Bellamy was up to as a refresher, because you know that perhaps she was involved in Bellamy's exploits here. So, go ahead and make your intimidation.
Natural 20! It is a natural 20! I swear to God! I swear to God!
I can see
swear
it.
to God! You
I can see it. I can see it.
Oh my God, Barton. Okay.
I felt the weave. I felt the weave and I
Oh
played
my
it.
God.
That was crazy.
Wow.
My
Grandfather! It's you!
It's not. It's not.
It's not grandfather. It is No.
No way. I told you.
You pour it, it's like,
I told you.
That's crazy.
grandfather.
Oh my god.
Oh, I cannot believe that.
Wow.
I
did it.
I did it. Well, I didn't do it. I did. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you.
As you look into her eyes, you can see a couple of, like, you see the recognition in your eyes. And in addition to the recognition of what you're talking about, you sense a little bit of crack in the veneer, a little worry, like she knows maybe she did something she wasn't supposed to, like that you can sense that on her. And she takes sort of a long...
He is still laid up. The doctors, yes? I say we go to him right now.
And say what to him?
Beg for forgiveness. I have failed him, you have failed him. Next steps. Something must be done, and soon.
Come on.
She starts to walk away from the porch.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now
And
what
she
the
like
fuck?
speeds up, like she's walking quickly.
Oh
like, through-
shit.
No, let's
Oh no.
not.
I let the cat out of the bag.
So she's walking away.
Okay.
And as soon as you guys see that, you're sort of on the back side of the house there, sort of near the river, the rushing of the water there. You give it a little, you see her walk away and TC's like scooting to catch up there a little bit. behind her.
We cross paths at all?
You will, yes, on the way. Like you're kind of over at the fence and you can see them kind of coming in your direction. And you don't have to like step out, but you could. You could.
If after she passes and there's a moment, I'll be like, should I follow? Okay, I'll stay up
Yeah.
20 paces behind or whatever.
Is that what's the doctor's defining feature? Does he have like
He's
an eye patch?
hetero.
Lemon holes?
His eyes are different heterochromia.
He has a little bit of a hunched
arm, yeah.
shoulder as well. Yeah, it's
I'm gonna like
it's a little bit
I'm gonna kind of if
I thought you were like, he's super hetero.
He's like real cis.
if she's kind of walking ahead of me to give him a signal, I'm gonna kind of do the hunch.
Like a little bit of the hunch.
And I'll mime his hunch and I'll be like,
Okay.
that's where I'm going.
TC's like, yeah, I mean, Illien's like, TC's making fun of someone with a disability. Sure.
As soon as I see them go away, I'm gonna turn and be like, let's go, girls.
Oh my god. Oh no.
As far as you can tell, you give a quick peek inside. It's dark inside. Once again, the lantern is the only source of light here. She left it there at the porch. So as soon as they're out of there, you three are the only people in the cemetery.
Should we go in through the front door? Sorry. Should we go in through the front door?
Yeah, but is there any way you can magically douse light? Can you just like...
I'm gonna.
Oh,
And the light goes out.
well, we could have done it in the dark. Great work. Let's go.
You step inside, the door is open.
Right.
I mean, it's not locked or anything. You step into the mortuary, and it's a sort of strangeness in here. You've heard the description from TC, sort of trying to clock all the things. He mentioned the stone slabs. He sort of said to look out for some of the shelving and the bowls and things. You haven't been here before, but you know that after TC sort of came here, presumably this was around the time where he maybe stood in the presence of the cleric for the first time, you know, not here, but in that sort of time frame, and that gives it a kind of, gives the building a little bit of life that it may not have had otherwise. It has sort of an ominous quality to it, larger than life quality to it. It all started for TC here, this little pursuit of the cleric, the beginning of his journey. And you see lots of baskets, the bookshelves, the burial urns, the 3 stone slabs. There's mirrors mounted above each of them, but based on TC's description, there is one that has some sort of smudgy circles on one end that sort of match up with one end of the stone slab. The walls all around the perimeter feature a plethora of cupboards and cabinets. Most of them are closed, but a couple of them are a little bit ajar. The western-facing wall you also see has dozens of blank headstones of varying shapes and sizes leaning up against one another. Little rows of foreboding reminders that whether through accident or bloodshed or the passage of time, the business of burial never ends. So people can come in here and sort of pick out a headstone. She might engrave a small message on it, an epitaph of some sort. So you guys look around the room.
And the gravestones are like piled on each other?
These ones are, all the ones in here are blank. And yeah,
Yeah.
they're all like leaning up against the wall. In like, there's like 5 and then 6 and then 5 and like a whole bunch of headstones.
Kayt's gonna run up to the headstones and file through them yeah, make sure none of them say Leonard Holmes!
They're all blank in
Okay.
here, yeah. All the ones in here are
Dr. Lemon Hole!
Yes!
I knew you were real.
The chair turns around. It's got a cat. Can I like look around the room for like similar symbols to what I saw in the cleric's house? Also, anything that might seem like it's sort of out of place.
Sure. Everybody give me investigation checks as you're looking around. Look out for that in particular.
6.
24.
I'm gonna use a second wind.
Okay.
Tactical mind.
Tactical mind, sorry. And then I got it's a decent.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's another 4, so 18 minus 16.
Okay. With those couple of rolls, I would say you're able to locate in some of the... Open up some of the cupboards. You're able to locate all of the symbols that TC spoke of. So you find bowls with, and unlike the sort of burnt down house, they're all in good condition. They've been stacked or put away. A lot of them have a little bit of color on the inside where like makeup might have been applied to use on corpses and stuff, like rouge or henna or dyes and things. But you find all of them: mountains, streams, feet, suns, eyes, and rain. You find all of bowls with, and multiple of them. You could take multiple of, there's multiple of each symbol, as well as lots of blanks, as well as there was in the.
Let's take a
Let's
blank. Yeah.
In addition to that, I would say that you don't find anything so much out of place, but you do sort of kneel down by the end of one of the 3 stone slabs, the one that has the smudges above it, and you do see what you think TC might have seen when he was here, which is that there's a very similar to the sort of crease in the burnt down house. There's a little sort of line right where at the end of the stone slab, the farthest one from the door, that looks like it could open to reveal a secret door. It's not open at the moment; it's closed, but something similar in a vein like that.
Okay. And is there anything, sorry, that indicates like she's been digging up bodies? We know that. Is there anything that shows that she might have some kind of way to reanimate them, or some of that same liquid that we found from before?
I don't see any of that.
I don't see any of that.
She keeps a pretty tidy place.
Pretty tidy.
There's not like remnants of stuff. Like the stone slabs are clean. Like, and she puts bodies on them and stuff. So she
clean.
keeps it pretty tidy in here for the most part.
Is there a drawer or cabinet with like paperwork?
There is some paperwork that has like lists of names. Yep.
Names.
Are you looking for something in
Leonard
particular?
Holmes.
You sort through as quickly as you can. You do not find the name Leonard Holmes in her files.
Is there any other name while I'm here? No, it's fine.
If there's one you're looking for, I can tell you. But there's
Devazia
lots of names.
Coentis.
There's lots of names, but not ones.
Okay, and I mean, he told us God to take us up the mountain, but there's nothing in here that shows us like what verses we're looking for.
No. The symbol on the mirror is like a music note, and then 4 circles, I believe, if we recall from back then. But it doesn't give like numbers or anything. I think you had that on a different piece of paper.
Yeah, and he told us God to take us up the mountain, but that was it. Okay, I guess we came what we're looking for. We don't know what is needed to solve here, right? Unless y'all remember God to take you up the mountain.
Do I remember, may the gods take you up the mountain?
I would say you remember it roughly, yeah. But again, like you're searching for, you don't necessarily know exactly what words, but yeah, I would say you remember. That's a pretty common prayer.
Okay.
And this might jog your memory.
Yeah.
These images.
Yep. There's mountains.
Stream, da da da, take you up the mountain. Da and so take you up the stream.
No.
It's that.
Yeah, it's that one.
What do you want with it?
I don't know. Let's go.
Can we do a quick jog through the cemetery now?
Sure, let's jog through the
Okay.
cemetery. Let's do it.
What, just so that we confirm, what do you take? What bowls do you take? How many? What do you take?
One of rain eyes and a blank one.
Great.
I would like to take another set of all of those, just
Okay, so you have
I
a duplicate of Rain and Eyes, but at least one of everything.
of everything, and also another blank one.
2 blanks.
Sure.
Does that like leave a
Gaping
massive
hole.
void of bowls in the room?
It's obvious in bowls. Like there was probably, 30 bowls total. So you took
And we just took.
6, 7, 8 of them. So yes, it's noticeable, but
Do we think that's worth the risk of her knowing that we took some bowls?
Okay, we can leave it.
I'm genuinely asking. I don't know. What do
No,
we
you're
prefer?
right. She's gonna be back here. We don't necessarily want to get TC in more trouble.
So what are we taking then?
1 rain, 1 eyes, 1 blank. And then if there's a way to rearrange them so it looks like they're stacked and leave the empty hole in the back.
decently easy to take without it looking like you took a ton of them.
Can I just take the other ones? Just one of each?
You can. So you're
okay.
taking 7 then.
Yes.
One of each and then a blank. Sure.
Yes, but no doubling up.
It's few enough that, like, if you just glanced around the room, you might not be like, where the hell did all my bowls go? But if she, like, if she was like, oh, I need a few bowls, she might be like, oh, what the heck, I have less than I thought I did.
Yeah.
So if she goes to work with them, she might notice, but just at a glance around the room, probably not so many that you'd notice.
Okay.
Doxley's gonna take like one last scan around the room, and her eyes are kind of gonna pause for a second on the blank tombstones, right? And she's just gonna, like, for a brief moment, her vision, like, Niall's name just, like, comes up on it, and she, like, quickly just kind of shakes that thought off and turns to leave.
All right, good job. Let's do it.
All right. Do we need to relight the fucking thing?
I'm reaching out.
I don't-
Tinderbox. Yeah.
So every time I ask a
Light it.
question, I feel like you're.
Sorry, I don't have those. I do have it, but it's not prepared. I can't.
No,
just
I
turn
was
it on.
asking the group.
No, it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do
Great.
it. Let's do it.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls.
That can't possibly be our name.
Hot girl walk through the cemetery.
As you guys are coming back out and starting to move into the cemetery, I'm gonna quickly whip around and follow TC here. So you guys are walking.
Until we get.
Yeah, let me actually bring up a map of Brunkhollow just on the stream, just so we can sort of follow along. Some maps here somewhere. Annotated. You guys bring that guy up. So we started up here in the cemetery. You guys have gone across the bridge. Now here is the doctor's place,
Right.
so it's not that far.
Not far.
But you guys walk. She didn't follow along the bank. She walks like past.
Like on the other side of Josie's.
Trusted Timber. Yep.
Okay.
Trusted Timber.
So actually, as we're getting to like where we're on the opposite side of Josie's, where her place is obscured by Josie's.
Sure. Yeah.
Sienna, wait. All right, I may have let on that I know more than I actually do. We should probably share what we know before we speak to him. He can become very angry. I don't know if he broke my leg.
You mentioned it.
Right, I forgot. Sorry. We shouldn't be seen speaking to him. If the doctor is there, we need to. It's best that we don't, right? I haven't been seen in public with him. Have you?
He's just a man to everybody else.
Don't you think it would be a bit suspicious for just the two of us to randomly approach him?
So you want us to walk in there, tell the doctor to fuck off?
Maybe he'll be asleep. Well, maybe. Ooh. Have you got some kind of...
I'm getting a little tired of you.
Listen, does he not make you nervous? Of course, I'm feeling nervous. You didn't say anything about nervous. I'm sorry. I'm the one who brought it up. What I'm saying is, does he know about the bodies yet? Or is this something you did on the side?
Reverend Bellamy is a respected man of the church, and when he asks me for a favor, I don't ask too many questions.
But did you share it with him yet?
He didn't ask.
Then maybe we should keep it from him.
What the fuck are we doing?
The statue. Have you seen the statue? Or what's left of it?
I went and saw it before.
He had me smear that stuff on it. Oh, you didn't. Sorry, it's been a long 2 weeks.
I neither know any of this, nor think I should know any of this.
You're right. Maybe we shouldn't even be sharing. Perhaps this is all a mistake.
Why don't you come back when you made up your fucking mind?
And she turns back to head back toward the cemetery.
Okay.
Just to stop.
Did that walk take more than like 5 minutes?
Definitely bought some time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go see if he's still there.
Do
All right.
whatever you want.
Don't you?
She starts to walk away.
Okay. Okay.
So as she's kind of coming back, so you guys have gone out of the mortuary and into the graveyard and out of the corner of your eye, and Illien, you can see this very clearly. She's like coming over the bridge and she's ill-tempered. You can tell she's like,
I can see them in the graveyard right now.
you're like at the fence, yeah, and you can see them in the graveyard. Yes. Yep.
Pardon, ma'am. Rough night, huh?
I think if
Haven't made your acquaintance. Illien, Tyrun.
You burying someone?
Actually, maybe soon, sadly. What are your prices?
My condolences.
Thank you.
Prices start at 15 for the smallest gravestones, up to 55 for the largest.
Okay.
It's 30 for the burial itself. I can arrange for someone to say a prayer or whatever, if that's your thing.
And was it a same day situation, or do I have to schedule it out with you? I don't know how busy your business is.
You can come by whenever.
Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, do I see them?
What are you guys doing during this?
I would like, as soon as I see them, I'm gonna be like, we gotta get to the woods.
But what did you want to be quickly? What were you scanning the graveyard for?
Looking for the name Leonard Holmes or any names that bear resemblance to fruits. Any
Lemon hole man.
Lemon holes.
Hole man,
Are
Dr.
there
Hole,
like
Dr.
however many rows? Like, can each of us take like a row and like run up?
Give me investigation checks.
Okay.
Like,
This is for speed as well as.
oh hell yeah!
Fuck it, I'm gonna do another.
You got a good one?
Yeah.
As long as somebody. I got a 13.
13,
30.
30.
Come on, tactical minds.
Get to keep it.
Oh yeah, if I fail.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. It was investigation, so it cancels out my investigation, so it's a 12.
Yeah, you can keep your die. The only thing that there's no Leonard Holmes that anybody sees, and in addition to that, the only thing that is like maybe adjacent, there's a name Eric Appleshoe. It's another fruit. Appleshoe. But that's the only one that you can tell.
That's citrus. All right, let's go to the woods.
Okay, quick.
Alright. Fuck.
You come by whenever you need. We'll
All right.
see that you find a plot.
Thank you. And your name?
Sorrel, Sienna Sorrel.
Nice to meet you, Sienna. Or Miss Sorrel. I don't know what you prefer.
Either's fine.
Good night.
Good night. Sorry, by the way. Walks back and listens.
Sorry, slowly. So you guys sort of scattered sort of off into the tree line there. You wait for her to head back. She comes back to the porch and you watch her for a moment and she looks up and she just sees like the lantern swinging a little bit. And she kind of sits back in her rocking chair.
Walk back more toward TC.
You guys can all come back together at some point. Yeah, you sort of opportunistically
You guys, great job!
take a time to start back across the bridge.
I've had a thought. Does anyone here know Gnomish, the language?
No.
No.
It's been longer than the potion of comprehension.
Yeah.
Go talk to.
Maybe a word in Gnomish. Citrus corresponds to another sounding word or something.
Okay, here's another possibility, but it's gonna sound stupid. What if we just squeeze a bunch of fucking lemon juice into one of the goddamn empty bowls?
Put an actual orange
Put a
on
lemon
the
or an orange in there.
on that slot you're talking about.
Maybe I don't know how the mechanism works. The bowls seem to snap into place as if they are do magnets exist?
Yeah, I mean the concept
as if
of
there are
magnetism.
if there are two attracted metals or alloys.
The size of the bowl, could it be the size of a grapefruit?
A grapefruit would like fill the whole bowl and even like a little more. Like it would be a little big for the
A
bowl.
grapefruit would fill the whole bowl, that says.
God. And there's no other cute little cleric locations that you know of, like that would also have bowls. There's no third location you've been to. No other allies.
I think we ought to try the sun. Wait. Does the concept of Florida exist in this world?
Oh no!
Listen to yourself.
I'm kidding. It was
Just outside of
funny,
Perun, Florida.
Maybe if Cobb Godwin is still out there, we could ask him about Leonard and ask him about the word for citrus or whatever.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Let's make our way back up to the.
Oh.
How long has it been?
Like 50 minutes.
Alright, we're gonna have to recast
Well,
if we're doing
let's
this
wait.
again.
Wait
Yeah,
until
I
we
will wait. No, let's wait until we
get up to
know. Yep.
Are we gonna pass by the Paramount on
Yeah,
the way?
you will.
As we're going there, can I run in to Kenzo
Yup.
and ask him for the largest citruses that he has?
He comes out with an assortment
Oh,
of citrus.
ice cream.
He's got grapefruits, lemons, limes, like.
I'm gonna have one of each, baby. A grapefruit, a lemon, and lime.
Gives you one of each.
Great.
It's always just in case.
And I'm gonna toss him a gold for that.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
At this point, this fucking guard has seen 4 out of the 5 of us. Maybe you are the one that walks past to Cobb Godwin and gets this information.
Sure.
And then come back to us.
Okay.
Please.
No problem. I can do that.
I don't know what I'll fucking do. I'll sit on my thumb. It always calms me down.
Ever since I was a child.
All right.
You head back up to the bluffs, walk along the gravel path, and as you get closer to the gnome tents, you can see that congregation and one larger figure. Gujek is still hanging out there, and the whole group is sort of sitting and like laughing and chatting, and like quiet conversation between all of them there.
I'll head right up. Good evening, gentlemen.
Evening. Something I can help you with.
You know, I actually was being told a riddle by a friend of mine who's a gnome.
Like riddles?
And they said, well, and here's my question, because it don't make no sense to me. They said, what is a ghost that's also a citrus? What's the word for citrus in Gnomish? It's been driving me fucking nuts. They wrote it in a letter. What is a ghost that's also a citrus? Does citrus mean anything in Gnomish that it don't mean in common?
Word for Gnomish word for citrus is Gerush.
Garouche.
I get it.
Oh, good. Okay. Can you explain it to me? Because I literally don't get it.
And it's ghosts and Gerush.
Oh, like a boo kind of situation.
Oh my
Gerush.
That is funny. Oh, God. Hey, Rouge. All right, I'll have to write them back and say that I got it.
That could be a help.
Oh, of course. Oh, Mr. Gujek. Hi. My friends, the Tyruns, they said that they were good acquaintances of yours. Do you have any, in the morning, I won't trouble you with business, but do you have any incense? Like good stuff that I might be able to purchase from you at a reasonable business hour time. Now, ain't it? I've been drinking.
Incense for use in things.
Yes, good stuff.
I have the good stuff.
Okay. All right, then I'll come by in the morning and say hello to you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Gerush. And everyone's going,
You got me. Good God. What?
Dr. Lemonhole!
Oh! Oh, also, sorry, real quick. It just occurs to me.
I'm so crazy.
I'm so silly. Like I say, I've been drinking. Do you know of a gnomish fella by the name of Leonard Holmes?
yeah. Leonard used to live around here.
Oh, I was told he was some great miner, is that right? Something like that? No.
Couldn't be Leonard.
What did he do for a living then?
He was a painter.
A painter.
I got word that he went to work over in Little Hollow.
Oh, all right. Sounds good. I guess there's more painting over there than here.
Haven't seen him around. He looks around and everyone's sort of, no, haven't seen Leonard.
When was the last time you heard of him?
It's been months.
All right. Well, anyway, you gentlemen have been very delightful. I'm going to write a letter to my friend and tell him they got me good. Good night. Good night, fellas.
Find her way back to the group.
Yep. Okay. Couple things. The gnomish word for citrus is Gerouche. Gerouche?
Does that sound like anything in any other language that might correspond in Elvish or?
But I think perhaps what's interesting is they've heard of Leonard. He went missing. Well, they said he thought he went to work in Little Hollow, and he was a painter. So perhaps we could paint a citrus in one of the blank bowls?
The bowls they're not colored. It's clay with like etchings, yeah?
No, they're painted.
They are painted?
Yeah, there's like, yeah.
Okay, so they're, so the sun.
Like painted ceramics.
So the sun is like yellow?
They're not colored. It's black and white. It's all black and white.
Anyway, they
But it's
said
not etched on, is what I meant.
he hasn't been around here in a while, and they all thought he went and worked in Little Hollow.
So close. I feel like we are missing something. What am I missing? If I get back all the way in there and I have a missing piece.
Kid's gonna hold up the grapefruit.
Oh God.
There was no painting supplies anywhere in the house that made it, or anything.
There was nothing in that house.
I got a quill I can paint lemon on here.
Will it?
I ain't a great artist, but I know what a lemon looks like.
I mean, I'd say at least it's worth an attempt. Is there anything, a bad thing that happens if we get it wrong?
Well, the system, you said that it's magnetized, right? So how would painting a symbol affect?
I don't know how it works.
A couple things just for refresher-related reasons. No, it's okay. When you were like, does a bad thing happen? A bad thing does happen.
Yes.
You put the wrong one time, and a dart shot out at you, and a
Yes.
gas was released at
Yes.
one point. So yes.
It can
and
be.
then the second thing is when you say that the bowl's like magnetized or whatever. Remember that even wrong bowls still snapped into place.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it doesn't. It's not only the correct symbols that snap into place.
Got it.
This is the issue. Putting 3 correct ones and even 1 wrong one. Not only will the wrong one magnetize, I've been shot with darts and poisoned with gas by getting the wrong series.
Well, certainly we can survive a few of those if we just need to mix and match.
Yes, but I don't know
then
how much
it'll make
noise it'll
noise.
make, and I don't know what is this fucking citrus.
What's the race of the man who's guarding the door?
A halfling.
Perfect.
Stupid little bitch.
Big little
Sleepy
bitch.
little bitch.
All right.
And she went by. He's still
He's
there,
still out there, yeah.
okay.
He's looking tired, but he's still out there. I mean, he's trying not to sit. You can see he's like pacing because the day is wearing on him, but he's still up and moving around.
Guys, I say we ain't bothering to try distraction. I'll put him to sleep. I got Loth Sting, which could put him to sleep for longer. If I hold a cloth over. How do I know? I have to administer it in a certain way?
They have different kind. Loth's is that's an injury, so you have to use a blade or a piece of ammunition or something.
How long?
Okay.
That's not like a cloth. Like there's
Anything?
inhaled, there's injury, there's. Like,
Got it. Then I could cut him small with a dagger and with Loth Sting on it, and he would be unconscious.
This does not solve
For
the
an
issue
hour.
of not having the 4th puzzle piece.
It
But
might
we
give
might.
us some time.
All right. I mean, if you think you can put him to sleep, let's do it.
And let's keep someone watching just in case you know.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
So what are we trying first?
I suppose I'll try to sneak back in
And
Not alone.
and put a goddamn grapefruit on the 4th position.
That would be quite the puzzle. That would be.
Illien's like,
I've got some charcoal like writing implements if we wanted to try to draw something on a blank one.
Okay.
What other things do we have?
We have a sun.
Okay.
Okay.
Sun, citrus, bright orange. They're both a bright and round and orange, yes.
Okay.
And there were trees, someone said?
There are trees, but
The
they do
trees
not
don't
look
look
like
like
citrus trees. I feel like the
Okay.
sun is less of a stretch than the trees.
So we have at least 3 options there.
Squeeze.
Maybe if we squeeze the lemon juice on the bowl, the
Like
symbol
a
will
blank
reveal
bowl and it
itself.
holds it or something?
Hold on, I will just say that the whole it loops around, right? There, it's like connected. Like a liquid would, if it poured in it, it would like pool around that outline on the floor.
it's very narrow. You're talking about like
Very.
the indentation where the maybe trapdoor is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean it's extremely thin. Like it's so thin, TZ didn't even notice it when he like went in there. Like,
Got it.
I mean, you could theoretically pour something, but it's not like you'd fill a gap with a liquid. Yeah.
Okay. Scratch that.
While this is happening, can Kayt take out one of the blank bowl and the lemon and like squeeze the lemon and see what
worth a try.
the juice reveals?
It doesn't, but you
Put
have
the
a
bowl on there
Save
with the
juice.
citrus in it,
Save
you know.
the juice. Yes, I was thinking about the weight of a piece of citrus, and drawing on it, I think, is one of the best ideas.
All right, let's
I
put him
think
to
I'll
sleep
try
and
the
get going.
sun first, and then the drawn citrus. All right, the drawn citrus first.
Okay.
You have chalk. Who's the best to draw it on?
I don't think I'm very great.
Kayt can.
You're good with your hands.
Does anyone have either also like
I'm proficient.
like painting supplies or calligraphy supplies or
I'm proficient in a forgery kit.
I'm proficient in calligrapher's tools.
You would have
believe
one
I
of those
have.
on. You
Oh,
would have
yeah,
one of
okay,
those on.
yeah.
So that would have just like a more
I see.
potent ink as opposed to like a rubbing of a chalk or something. That would just have
Kate, you ought to do
I
it.
have a forgery kit. Do you have one?
No.
I have this kit.
Those kits just would have some like ink that you could use
So-
as a.
Well, it seems like I have. as
Well,
well.
yeah, if you've got.
Forge.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Forge a lemon.
What did you just take from me?
Okay.
The bowl.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
No,
the
I just wanted to make
the
sure.
bowl that's not covered in lemon juice.
Great,
That is
cool.
like.
There you go. They are.
Okay.
Okay. So my plan is
You have this right now, or you have your own?
I might.
Okay.
just to,
proficient?
just to talk through it. I'm gonna put this guy to sleep, hopefully.
Ugh.
Okay. And then while he is unconscious, we're gonna go in and poison him to see if he will stay asleep for longer.
How long can you just keep him asleep without poison?
A minute.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. Great.
I mean, a minute's long enough. Like you know that the mantle, like when you go through the door, the mantle's right there. A minute's long enough if you were to like rush in. If you're trying to like sneak around the back while they sleep, a minute's cutting real close.
yeah, well, let's
But if
try
you-
to sleep
Yeah,
and-
if you just sleep him and run in, you like a minute will give you some time.
If you will quiet
and run?
inside the house, yes, because I can always sneak out the back once he wakes up.
Okay. Wait, sorry. Are we?
Are you gonna go by your?
Sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. Go for it.
Are we sleeping and running, or are we sleeping, double sleeping, scoot?
I think we sleep and we TC runs
I'll
in.
run in, maybe one other with me.
Yeah, we should. It says don't go alone, so definitely somebody needs to go with you. Somebody fleet
do
of
it.
foot. There you go. Kate will do it. You guys will watch my back, and we'll watch the path for anybody coming.
All right.
You don't think that this trap door, if this does work, leads to something that will take you guys far away from us? Like, should we all file in if you're able to get that open?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Fuck,
Okay.
my arm.
If you can, yell, and we'll rush in after you, but we'll just keep watch out here.
Count 60 seconds. All right.
Okay, let's go. That's
Hey!
brilliant.
Wow!
God, that looks good.
Well done.
I can taste it right now in my mouth.
Kayt will put the
That's pretty good.
bowl back.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job.
Cool. So I can do this from 60 feet away.
He's sort of wandering back and forth.
So I'd like to kind of like still be hidden and still have everybody be like pretty close so that they can dash right in.
Sure.
So as close as we can.
Sure. You're like basically like a house down and kind of like,
yeah.
leaning out to sort of cast the spell.
Yeah. So if it's closer than 60 feet, I think that's okay too. I just want to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, you're within 60. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So sleep has been retooled for 2024. But
I think it's just a saving throw.
yeah, it's a saving throw, a wisdom
Oh, Matthew.
saving throw.
What's his plus, Matthew?
Don't you do it!
The illusion.
This. And what happens if he fails? Do we know?
Well, it says that if the target fails this. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna read the whole thing because it has changed.
God.
It says it's a wisdom saving throw or have the incapacitated condition until its next turn, at which point it must repeat the save. If the target
6 seconds.
fails the second save, the target has the unconscious condition for the duration, which is 1 minute. The spell ends on the target if it takes damage or someone within 5 feet takes an action to shake it out. None of us are gonna do that.
So he's gonna make a saving throw. If he fails, he gets like incapacitated. He goes like a little fuzzy, and then he's gonna make another one. And then if he fails that one, he falls unconscious.
If you want, in the
What's
first.
DC?
the
per
DC
DC.
is 16.
If in that first little bit, is it worth me running over to him? And if he starts waking up, I lay into him until knock him unconscious.
I'm gonna put my dagger with some moth sting and say, give him a little prick of that.
Okay.
A little prick, ill.
Okay. I hear you. I don't want to kill him.
Yes. I mean, if we must, but let's let's see if he fails.
I wish we
alright?
still had Val. She was so much faster.
All right.
Oh my god.
You casting the spell?
I am casting the spell.
All right. He's sort of walking. You wait for him. He's sort of stretching, and then he goes to turn back in the other direction,
And I'll start running at that same moment.
all right. Give us a pick there.
Oh my god. This is so fucking stressful. We're gonna go with smooth.
Okay. He has a +1,
Okay.
so he needs a 15 or better.
Okay.
You got it? Careful, careful. 14! It's a 14.
Oh
It's a
my
14.
god, he failed.
He failed.
Okay, there we go.
Oh! So
Okay,
now he has to
So
roll again.
he sort of,
And he has to
and then,
roll.
and he's.
Oh my god.
God, this is so fucking stressful. Just pick. Just roll your. Okay, we're gonna go smooth again.
What is it?
Let's go! He's sleepy.
Nice.
And you see him kind of collapse into the dirt there.
give me the
just
balls.
outside.
Love
Yeah,
that,
you have all the
Oh
balls.
yes,
You guys
yeah.
are
We have all the
together.
balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
poison stuff back.
I don't have all of them, but I have the ones that I got, so...
But you
Let's
got-
say in that whole exchange,
Yeah.
we gave you
Right,
guys
okay, I have all of them. I have
every
a clank,
single
clank,
bowl,
clank,
yeah.
clank, clank. Okay.
Open up the door. Come inside.
This body in the chair. That's, you know about that.
Oh, God.
I have the blades. The citrus
Okay,
blades.
the one that I painted.
Yes, the one you painted. And then now rain and eyes.
Okay.
So the first one you put is the blade.
Blades,
one.
yeah.
So as you reach up to put the sort of bowl on that first spot there, you put it down and you go to reach for the next bowl. And you're a little surprised. The bowl doesn't like lock into place. Nothing happens, like a trap doesn't spring, but it doesn't lock into place. And you look up. The mirror, because it's hanging askew from the ceiling, is not reflecting the bowls back like correctly up onto the ceiling. Like as you look in the mirror, it's reflecting the wall off to your right because it's not flat on the ceiling.
We have to get up.
Can I... Is there furniture that's intact enough for me to crawl up?
It's a little crispy. It's a
stone, and I could use my hand.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm gonna
great.
lift you up.
Okay, great. I'll
Just fix
hop
Give me an
up and-
acrobatics check.
Okay.
Can I? Am I helping her?
She can't do it without that, so
Yeah.
it's not really.
That's bad. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you.
27.
And you get up so that you can touch your hand on the ceiling. So now you're balancing yourself, and you grab the edge of the mirror and you push it up so now it's flat against the ceiling, and the bowl snaps into place.
Do I need to stay up? Does it
Just
feel like
stay
it's
up there
gonna
for
stay or no?
It
Like-
no, because it's like hanging. You have to like hold it there. Yeah.
Okay.
There, hold it there.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the rain next.
Skip. So leave the one
Leave
blank
the
there.
blank
Right.
one,
You go to
yeah.
the third spot there.
rain. Eyes. And I'm gonna I'm holding the beautiful drawing, and I'm looking up at you here like.
And it snaps, and there's a little. I need both of you to give me Constitution saving.
Oh, see, I should have taken my fucking antitoxin before. But that's fine.
What is it? What?
Constitution saving throw.
I would like to be, while this is happening, sneaking closer to the guy
Okay.
so that if he wakes up, I can just
You may
stab his
certainly do
ass.
that. Yep.
Stab him. Oh, the poison.
With the poison. Yep.
Sure.
6.
14 poison damage.
10.
14 poison damage.
Alright.
As you inhale that sort of toxic gas, you will type. Yeah, what's up? What's
Oh,
up?
well, it says I can take the antitoxin to end the poisoned condition?
You are not
Not
conditioned
poison.
poison.
Oh,
it's
I'm
just
just-
damage. Yep.
Okay.
As you're reaching out because you're not sure sort of whether the bowl, had the effect that you wanted, obviously triggered this trap. Much like when you first came here and solved the puzzle using the words from the gods endure prayer, as you hear a faint, and you look at the bowl and you think that there was a weird thing where whatever magical detection, it like could detect the citrus, but also thought it was a fake at the same time.
Okay.
So it triggered the grab,
my
but
God,
also
no
opened
way.
the hatch.
Okay.
No way!
Okay.
And since the false wall to the other room is already open, you know that there's something else producing the sound. It wasn't the same kind of door that was there before.
I'll help you down. You can let go of that. now.
Okay, super slowly.
And the mirror like hangs again.
I'll help you down.
Okay, go.
This way.
Should we tell everyone?
How about 20 seconds, TC?
Everybody in. Everybody in.
Oh shit.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's hurry in.
You step over the rubble and you get to the back room. You peer inside to find that an irregularly rectangular shaped section of the floor has dropped down, opening up like a trap door right where Annabel spotted the crease on the floor and right where the cleric once lay. You curse yourself under your breath a little bit for not seeing it sooner. You came here after Mr. Yidamon was being carried to the apothecary following his incident, and you think that maybe if you weren't in such a hurry, you might have noticed the symbols carved a little deeper the way Annabel did. But even so, you're not sure that you could have opened it without the sort of assistance of Leonard and what he provided. You get over to the edge and you see that the opening looks and leads straight down. It's not like a staircase leading to a basement. Goes first through the foundation of the home, and then through dirt, and then through stone, deeper and deeper until no light lingers to aid your vision. This is not a basement, it's something else. And more than anything, it's obvious that the owner did not want anyone to know that this place existed. Affixed along the smooth interior wall of this hole in the ground is a ladder made of rope and wooden slats. And if you have any notions of descending, you hope the flames have not compromised the fibers of the rope.
Goggles.
Okay.
Going down. Yeah. If anyone wants to join me, you're welcome to.
We should all go together.
Is it worth tying a rope just in case this thing doesn't hold up?
Yes, I've got a climbers kit. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing up here to tie it off to.
Kind of tie it like to the windowsill, like kind of. I mean, if someone entered this room, it would be very obvious. I mean, the thing's open anyway. If you're not planning on closing it, so
I think it's worth it just in case.
All right.
you tie it to a heavy sort of beam or piece of furniture or something. Yeah,
It's like a 50-foot rope. Does it look like it's more than 50 feet down?
I mean, you have 60-foot dark vision that goes farther than that.
Okay. Well, bring that down and maybe brace the ladder with it when we get down to where the rope is like getting down.
Start your descent. And the ladder mercifully holds. It seems that the fire, because of the trapdoor that was kept over at the solid floorboards, kept the brunt of the flame off of the more brittle sort of rope fibers. They tighten as they bear your weight. You can hear that like little creaking noise that you can't suppress as your feet find each of the rungs. And it starts very insulated. Feels very contained to the space. But with each step down, that creaking gets a little hollower, a slight reverberation, a little echo that gives you the impression that this isn't going to be a narrow passage for long, it's going to open up into a bigger area. And that quality of sound, plus the fact that it's cool down here, but also with a little bit of moisture in the air, it gives all of you, except for Kayt, and Annabel too, who wasn't there at the time, it gives you this nagging feeling like you've done this before, and you realize that in a way you kind of have. Given that you're a few hundred feet away, you don't think that you're entering into the exact same chamber as before, but you do think that you're moving into the same general network of underground caverns as you did when you entered the Yarpaya well that was just north of here. It's that same dank kind of still water atmosphere. And soon you find that in similar fashion, the ladder that you're using stops being anchored to the stone and begins to freely dangle. It seems that you've passed through the ceiling of whatever cavity that you're entering into, and you no longer have the added security of the walls being within arm's reach. The ladder stays straight enough up and down that you think it might be affixed to something at the bottom. Like TC, who's in the front there, as you get down to where the walls are no longer around you, it's not like it swings like wildly back and forth. Like it'll swing a little bit back and forth. It feels like at the bottom it's tied to something maybe, just to keep it straight up and down. If you had to guess, you'd say you haven't gone as deep as you did when you entered the well. So again, you don't think you're about to start seeing stalagmite formations that look familiar to you. You don't think you're entering into the same space you entered into before. What seems more likely to you is just that the cleric learned, as you did, that the gnomes had boarded up the well because of these dangerous caves that they dug into, and he took that as an opportunity to utilize an underground space that would be hidden from the people of Brunkhollow. You climb a little further, and by now you can see the bottom. It's another 40-ish feet down. You've probably gone about 40 to 50, so 100 total-ish, a rough estimate. The base of the ladder lands on a rocky platform surrounded by shallow water, and indeed the bottom of the rope ladder is tied to a sort of a larger rock there at the bottom. There are some other raised areas that stick up above the surface as well, little platforms, little rocky surfaces. But unlike your trip down to the well, the chamber is contained enough that you can see the perimeter, you can see the walls. You remember how when you went down the well, it was so expansive that you weren't even sure where the water stopped and the walls began. It was that big of a cavern. It's not quite that big here. It's all very standard cavern fare. Until you look off to the east, and you see something a little bit shocking and a little bit grotesque. You see a structure, not a creature. Some kind of gaudy monstrosity with a short set of stairs leading up to a circular platform, where atop it 4 pillars and a network of chains hold up some kind of effigy? There's skulls and bones and splattered blood, and altogether it looks like some kind of demonic altar. You can't even begin to imagine what its purpose was here. Sort of look off to the side. You see that. You're the first one to see. You stop and sort of give it a look. You don't see anything else in the room as far as you can tell.
By the fucking gods. I think we have our recipe. The altar there. Blood and bone. And maybe flesh. Let's get a little closer.
Why don't you guys go ahead and throw your...
Oh, no.
Oh
voting.
my god.
For voting.
Okay.
Like fresh, like somebody's making this. Like
I don't know. I just know that it's useful to us. If it's ritualistic fucking bones and blood, that's exactly what we need for...
yeah.
If it's of a
You got it.
spiritual variety.
Thanks, Leonard.
It's been used in a...
Yeah, it's been
It's
used
on a
for
fucking
necromancy.
altar.
I think it's gonna be fine.
You guys will have your moment.
Don't give me that face. This is good shit.
Do.
There's a reason
We don't know
it's down
everything
here.
yet. We don't know
Talon
everything.
just wants to murder Romo.
This is the ladder you've been coming down.
Yeah.
You get down to this sort of platform here. There's a little room here filled with water, and then off to the side.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Talon? That is the good shit.
I don't know. Doesn't look demonic enough.
I mean, is there any movement of any kind? Any echoing sounds? Oh God.
I love grotesquerie.
Are we close enough that the rest
21.
of us can see what
TC has gone down enough that you're now, you can look off and see it.
Okay,
Yes, you've
yeah,
gotten
I'd like
out
to
of the
also see what I can see.
21.
21. You can give me a perception check, yeah.
That is only an 11.
11.
Can I do one as well?
Yeah.
That was probably working.
Yeah, of course.
26.
26. For TC and Kayt, there's no creatures in the immediate vicinity. You see no movement. At one point, you like look over, but it was just like a bloop, like off of a stalactite into the drip onto the water there. No movement other than that. But you just can't help shake the feeling that there's like a presence here. You don't know what it is.
Do you think that
Something.
our friend Leonard wanted this for us?
Fucking no. I don't know anything.
Didn't Leonard said if you want to know the truth?
What?
What
no.
did he say?
See if you must or serve as I did in blindness.
See
Forget
if you
me.
must.
I'm seeing. I mean, we get kind of closer here. Is there? Does it look like there's a body in the middle? A specific?
Yeah, you want to get closer to the altar?
Yes,
yeah,
I
yeah.
do
Come up
as
here. You guys walk
well.
over to the sort of rocky here.
Okay, everybody just be careful.
Oh,
This
gods.
looks you know.
You head up, and you can see that for the most part, the altar is sort of, regular construction materials, but there's some bones, some skeletons lying around, and then right there in the middle, there's a much fresher body.
Ugh.
You see that there's a more freshly deceased body that's possibly an elf, maybe a half-elf. It's a little difficult to tell because he has a sort of cloaked robe and a head wrap that covers most of his face, although you can see his ears sticking out a little bit. The body has been run through with 2 spears that are pinning it to whatever this kind of effigy is that's standing in the center of the platform. And both of you, the 2 of you in front, give me medicine checks.
The ears aren't blue, are they?
No.
21.
21.
14.
14. It looks like the person was killed rather recently. Like based on the sort of state of decay.
God.
Like within a day or 2, like that recently.
A day or 2. Does it look, other entryways. Does it look like this is
Not that you can see. Yeah, it's all this self-contained little space.
and we don't see the face, but we don't recognize who it might be yet.
It's wrapped. The only thing you see are eyes and some ears sticking up. Yeah, but there's a little bit of sort of ominous light coming off of this effigy, and you can see a little bit of color. And I think you asked, no blue
No
ears.
blue.
Doesn't seem to be a sea elf.
Great.
Now that we're a little closer to it, do we recognize the effigy at all that it's pinned to?
No, I mean it's just this like weird sort of amalgamation of sort of bones
stuff.
and
And
chains.
this would be very surprising behavior to be underneath the home of a cleric. Like, or
What do you know when clerics
that's
do?
That's what I'm asking. Would I know anything about like demonic shit they get up to?
Anything demonic would be awfully blasphemous.
For a
And-
cleric,
and
yeah.
Yes, for anyone.
I told you that when he came here, he was somewhat lost. He didn't know what to do once he got here, and he didn't feel as though he could leave. This is what he has brought himself to try to learn something why he's here. I think we should get closer, and we shouldn't be here for much longer.
Daisy,
I'm gonna
there's nothing in the funeral rites thing that alludes to this sort of imagery.
I'll take the book back out and like look at the funeral rites. I mean, they're
Seems-
very pious and
Yes,
clericy.
I mean this seems again sort of has a little of the hell's demonic sort of look to it that isn't matching up with the imagery in the funeral rites.
Can Doxley start just away from the main little fixture?
Yeah.
Just start assessing like the perimeter, just like making sure nothing's like hiding behind anything. Like she's just gonna
Of this
start
little like altar area or the whole place?
the whole, like that cavern itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that. Give me a perception check.
I'm slowly approaching it,
getting
the
a little-
figure. I'm gonna do my healing surge
Okay.
here.
I'm also gonna healing surge.
I'd like to approach with TC and just
Sure.
be looking to see if there's any like spell components that I might recognize or something.
Exactly what I lost.
I got a 13.
Okay. I mean, there's some cracks and things where like water's sort of seeping in and stuff, but holes that aren't necessarily big enough for certainly a large creature to get through. I mean, there's cracks everywhere. It's a cavern. But.
Okay.
As we creep closer, Kate's gonna be like whispering, like Leonard Holmes, Leonard Holmes, Leonard Holmes, and like looking around the cavern for something to register.
TC, as you're inspecting the altar, you get a little closer. You come up maybe a couple of the stairs just to get a better look at it here.
Slowly.
You feel a little bit of warmth on the back of your neck. Almost like someone's breathing over your shoulder. But you turn and no one's there, and the warmth quickly turns to almost like a frostbite-like chill, warm and then cold very quickly, and then dissipates. After that, you hear a voice. And with that voice comes the very slow formation of kind of an ethereal visage, a face. And the face forms, and then the rest of the humanoid body. It's an elven man in a brown robe with a cloak and a head wrap. It seems like the spirit of whoever's pinned to this thing here.
And I'll freeze.
And it forms. Yeah, it forms in full vision. It's just TC was the one who sort of felt and turned. But yeah.
Draw my sword and step closer.
And you see the figure sort of look, and right next to TC, like your head's here, he moves his head so that the two of you are both looking at the altar like side
like
by
next
side.
to me,
Yeah, he's like
yeah.
next to you. He's like looking at the altar. Tell me honestly, what do you think? Beautiful in its own
disgusting kind of way, is it not?
Beautifully macabre?
Well put. It's a shame that it doesn't really do anything. Sometimes you just have art for art's sake. You must be TC. I've heard the name. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Gilbert Pierpont. And if you'd arrived just a little bit sooner, a day or so, you could have been speaking to me in the flesh.
I'm sorry.
Yes, but now my flesh is it's out of service, as you see. Like you, I work for Mr. Yidamon. Well, actually, it's not strictly true. He wouldn't like it if I phrased it like that.
I understand that.
Have you ever been in a situation, and he kind of walks as he talks, he steps kind of up to the altar, he's moving very freely about the space, like he's very comfortable in this space. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been in a situation where you took a job, and then you started the job, and then very quickly you realized that that job was not for you? But at that point it was too late to say no. So you just did the job. And you didn't feel great about doing the job, but what were the alternatives?
I know it well.
Do you have time for a story, TC?
I think so.
Does everybody have a moment?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. One of the early theories about the cusp is that there is some kind of metal buried deep underground that was interfering with the divine. Something akin to orichalcum, a magical suppressant of sorts. There was a research team assembled with intentions of heading north to Malia's Chasm.
We learned of this team.
Yes, very, very deep ravine. It was there that we hoped to find some sort of evidence of this suppressing substance. I was part of the team. I'm a metallurgist. And my specialty, I guess you could call it, is orichalcum.
Potent stuff.
I was also one of the leading skeptics on this particular mission. You see, orichalcum is rather indiscriminate and furthermore fairly localized. Even if you had the largest orichalcum vein ever discovered, it wouldn't create some kind of protective dome. And it wouldn't only stop one particular kind of magic. Very unbiased in that way. Much like myself. But it didn't matter anyway, because we never got there. The group got split, some pressed on, some went home. I was one of those that turned back around. But our supplies had been very strained in our trip. On our way, we wandered past a small encampment of Clinker Scouts, and we felt they had more supplies than they really needed. They could spare a few. We didn't think that they'd share if we asked nicely. So, long story short, we tried to steal from them in the night. There were more of them than we thought. Some of us got caught. I was one of the some. I was said to be incarcerated at Fort Contrition. And while I was still in processing, the warden informed me that there was an offer. Someone affiliated with the church was looking for assistance from someone in my field of study. And if I worked for them for a period of time, I wouldn't have to go to prison. Wow, I thought. What a stroke of good fortune. Well, that person affiliated with the church happens to be the man who was upstairs. And while it's true I didn't have to go to prison, I'm not sure that my accommodations here were much of an improvement. He would never tell me what my orders were directly. He would muse, he would pontificate to the mute gnome, Mr. Holmes. You see, I quickly surmised that what he needed, he couldn't ask for. He had to provide plausible deniability inside that divine addled brain of his. He had to speak theoretically, and I had to guess at his intentions. Because if he asked me, that was a sin. After he spoke to Mr. Holmes, he would come to me and he would stare at me all stupid like a hill giant trying his hand at algebra. And I would guess, I would make suggestions, and he would beat me. But in those beatings lay the answer. You see, he had to beat me, in my mind, in his mind, because what I was suggesting was deeply profane. But the fact that he left me alive and did not kill me outright, that was his way of telling me how proud he was of me, that I'd figured it out. With enough guesses, I came to understand that he was looking for a way to penetrate through the divine blind spot, even if it was only temporary. See, he was lost without his orders, and he did not know where to turn. See, I think he believed at first that I could construct some kind of orichalcum helmet of divine signal amplification. But as I said, that's not how the metal works. I could sense his growing frustration. And let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a situation where you knew that the next wrong answer might be your last?
Yes.
I wanted to live. Selfishly. And I needed to pivot. I needed to give him something to believe in. I needed to give him something that would force him to need me. On the outside, beyond the cusp, demons, creatures from the hills, they're virtually non-existent these days. I'd be surprised if you ever seen one. They are among the most vile and hated by the gods. So they are eradicated swiftly and without mercy whenever they pop in. My pitch to the cleric is that we build a shrine to summon a demon. And the gods' hatred of these creatures would be so profound that it would sear through the malaise and open up a channel to the heavens, which the cleric could use to make contact. Now this was, as far as I know, bullshit. Not to mention a blasphemy beyond comprehension. Mr. Yidamon took a walking stick and beat me within an inch of my life. I remember thinking to myself, this cane is incredibly well constructed. I mean, I cannot believe it has not broken yet. I thought it was the end. But I woke up sometime later. Here, in this cavern. And as I recovered, Leonard would climb his slow arse down the ladder, and each time he brought building materials with him, and tools, bricks, stone, chisel, hammers, that kind of thing. And I knew what the cleric wanted me to do, even though he could not ask. I started my work, and I had this growing impression that maybe I was not going to make it out of here alive, if this did not work. I wanted to buy myself time, so time for maybe the people of Brunkhollow to discover that there was a cleric in town and rise up against him as one. Or maybe time for an intrepid thief to find his way in, and I could offer him some kind of reward for setting me free. Neither of those things happened. It was all very optimistic, I know. I am nothing if not a font of positivity. I made sure that my plans for the shrine were quite elaborate, as you can see. Chains and bones and blood and stone. And so during my time here, I made this. A completely useless pile of ominous junk. All for the sake of stalling.
Just as I was ready to come up with another reason why the shrine was not ready yet, Mr. Yidabon himself came down. He never did that. It was always Leonard. I was taken aback. I didn't know what to say. He also looked like he'd been injured. There were burns along his arms. He had several bandages. He looked generally displeased, which, to be fair, was his general state of being. I wanted to demonstrate all the hard work that I'd been doing for him. So I stepped up to the altar, I turned around, ready to dazzle him. And he ran me through with a spear. And then another one. I don't know if he'd simply lost whatever last bit of patience he had for me, or if he'd come up with a better plan on his own. But it didn't matter. I was dead. And after he'd left, I found myself looking at my own body from the outside in. I was undead. Well, I am undead. I'm not entirely sure why. I was such a good boy in my lifetime. I couldn't climb the ladder, but I could look up and see flickering light and smoke. The house was burning. And if I had to guess, I'd say Mr. Yidabon did not intend to return and was tying up loose ends. So that's my story of woe. A little uneven, I know. Tell me, how has your time in his employment been? Upward mobility, good benefits?
I only met with him twice. And it was not nearly as brutal.
You must have been a very good boy then. Everyone give me insight checks, by the way.
Including me?
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
10.
24.
18.
7.
Okay, just Annabel. There's something about this story that seems like he's leaving some pieces out. It doesn't seem fabricated. It doesn't seem like he's spun this yarn, but that there are some parts of it that are missing, some details that are missing. The thing that jumps out at you the most is that people don't just like turn undead. That like usually like you are turned and you become like a zombie or skeleton if like a necromancer was to make you undead, or there's some kind of unfinished business, some kind of curse or something anchoring your spirit that keeps your spirit from being free. Like randomly people don't just become spirits and apparitions. It's for a reason. It's hard to know what that reason is, but because of that, there seems to be something about this that you're not fully filled in on. That's what you get.
You're telling me that when he ran you through,
Yes.
and he just walked out of here, nothing happened.
He didn't say a word.
I saw him, and I assumed it was part and parcel with... Do you know about the statues?
No.
I assumed
I've been in here for a while.
Right. I assumed it was part and parcel with his destruction of the statue, but he was laid low, and
He looked like he'd gotten up from being laid low.
Doxley's gonna start walking toward TC as she also like starts explaining the situation a little bit. We were under the impression that ever since he sustained those burns on his arms, he's been at the Sawbones, and she's gonna come and be like right next to TC.
Do you know that for a fact?
I haven't checked at the doctors.
Then I think I've given you reason to doubt.
Mr. Pierpont. Professor Pierpont.
Please.
Do you know Mur? Professor Mur?
Wendell.
Yes.
Yes, of course. He was on my expedition.
Were you great friends with him?
No.
Okay.
Wendell was a ponce.
Well, he's a bit unthreaded right now, I'd say.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Are you certain you didn't fall into any sort of actual power, or quite positive this is fully devoid of any business?
Did you see a demon?
No.
As far as I know, it's just a pile of rubbish.
People don't just become undead, in my experience.
No. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Were you working off of any basis of truth? Were you following any kind of blueprint?
I think I was picturing in my mind what a demonic altar looked like. And then I made it. Just like that.
Have you, because we could help you figure out whatever else you want to get done here, or release you so that you can move on to the next life. We're happy to help with whatever you like. But you gotta give us all the information.
I'm afraid, as far as I know, I'm bound to this place until otherwise notified. If I think of a way you can help me, I'll let you know.
Doxy's gonna... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, Kayt's just raising her hand, but can speak after you.
Doxy's gonna put her, let's say she's to TC's left, she's gonna put her right hand like on his shoulder, and as she talks, slowly like work down his arm and grab his hand so that her arm is in front of his arm. Or perhaps any loved ones that you might want to have us notify, so they're not worried about you. And she's gonna slowly just start kind of pulling TC a little away from him.
I do have one loved one. If you could give them a message. His name is Professor Gilbert Pierpont. He's right there. And if you could just tell him that he made a beautiful altar, that would mean the world to him.
Pierpont, here's the thing. Go for it, Kayt. Kayt, you gotta just speak
Can
out.
I have your pinky, please?
I don't know what that means.
I want to cut the pinky off of your body.
Out of curiosity, what if I say no?
That's fine.
Do you want us to lay your body to rest?
Seems like
He didn't answer
I am
the
resting.
question.
Well, I think what he's...
And also, no.
Fuck.
Until I figure out what to do with it, I think I'll leave it there. Intact.
Can I take a closer look at the spears, like just from where I'm at? Are there any kind of like sigils or glyphs on it that seem like they might have some sort of imprisonment properties of the body or something like that?
It's a good thought. They seem pretty normal. Yeah,
okay.
they seem, as far as you can tell, pretty.
Did he say anything the time he came down and did this? He had no words for you.
No.
Does that seem true?
Give me an insight check.
Yeah, can I see? I think so too.
Yeah, he was looking right at TC. So I'm gonna give him that
17?
one. I would say it, as he said in his story, that he was so surprised that he came down here, that like it was always Leonard that came down here, that you see in his eyes a little spark of like, you don't think he would have come down here and not said anything, having met the man. Like that he would have had something to say. Because the other thing that jumps out at you is, like, there's probably other ways that he could have killed him that didn't require him to come down here. He could have thrown a gas down here or something, you know what I mean? Like he was already all the way down here and ran him through with a spear, which is quite up close and personal, which he didn't necessarily have to do.
The man who equivocates about nothing and everything, pumping himself up and putting others down simultaneously. He said nothing.
I can't remember.
Oh, Gilly. I don't think that's true.
Is it embarrassing what he said?
Isn't it always? Are you not, as I am, quite thoroughly embarrassed?
Quite.
I see Doxley is giving me big old eyes, and I'm gonna message her and say, "What's up, girlfriend?"
Was it a little too easy to get down here? Have we just walked into the last loose end that needs cut?
I think he might have some insight on it, but I don't think he is on the cleric side, personally.
I'm saying, is the fucking cleric gonna be waiting for us when we get back up here?
Message back. I think the cleric has fucked right off to the downwield.
And left TC alive? Does that seem like him to you?
He left Sorrel alive.
During that time.
Leonard never spoke to me. Yes, he's a bit hoarse of throat. But he knew. I had been touched by an elemental of some kind. A small thing with a little mask. He knew. Did you touch anything? Did anything touch you? No. And I didn't know that about Mr. Holmes, but Mr. Yidabun does not keep anyone around that is not uniquely useful to him in some way. Do you know how he controlled, or what job Leonard did other than bring you your supplies? I believe he acted as a pillow that Mr. Yidabun could scream into, that I would hear and know what my place was. Did he speak to Leonard about you? What did he say about you down here? Down here? I was not down here until after I suggested the construction of the altar. You don't want us to lay to rest. Do you want it destroyed? Do you not want it destroyed? I don't really think it does anything. What would you have us do to him or with him? Is he up there? I don't know. I think you should do what you feel is best.
You ever interacted with a spooky guy named Ramo?
No. I've been down here for quite a while.
He's probably the only guy around I know of who could actually make some bullshit, as you say, like this, summon something forth.
What if we did have use of your body? I know you might not wish us to take it.
Something that could aid us against this Mr. Yidabon.
How you feel about revenge?
I feel that this is going to circle back around to taking my finger.
That?
What if we want more than that? I'd rather you didn't. And if we did, I'd rather you didn't.
I'll take a pinky toe.
I'd rather you didn't.
Kayt's gonna start walking towards the altar.
I'd rather you didn't. Wait.
Hold on.
I'm gonna walk up next to Kayt, but I won't stop you.
He doesn't like move toward you. He just. I'd rather you didn't.
That's awful foreboding.
What else is in here? I felt something down here. Something
Malevolent?
malevolent, yes. Have you ever known Miss Yidabon to not get what he wanted? Where is the demon, then?
There's no demon.
The what? No. Demon!
There's no demon. TC?
He said he got what he wanted.
Leonard Holmes.
He said that name a few times himself.
I just thought if we said it 3 times in a row, a demon might appear.
Leonard Holmes.
Yes.
I'm gonna get closer to the body, and I'm gonna go to just take
Hold
the mask off.
Hold on, everybody. Just come here real fast. Real fast. Come here, sidebar.
I want to make sure that this is really
He walks
him.
kind of.
Sidebar.
Yes.
Will you fuck off for 2 seconds? Thanks.
He's still like right there. Like
I mean, it's even if you were to walk, like it's very like you could message people, but like it's very quiet.
I will
It's
then
extremely quiet.
just stare at him and message people individually, slowly, and be like, he made some deal with Yidabon, or has this is some failsafe to tie up loose ends. Doxley said it, and now I've been thinking about it. And I'll tell people.
Kayt's gonna message back to Annabel. Well, yeah, but how can we leave the rotting pile of potentially necrotic flesh that we exactly frickin' need right here? If it's a trap either way, and we're fucked no matter what, I'm taking his finger.
Counterpoint, there's lots of other undead shit around. So I've told everybody that.
How do I know that that's really you? Maybe you're the fucking demon and you're pretending to be this poor man.
I don't think there's any demons, JC.
It looks like me.
I'd like to see a little closer, and I'll walk over, and I'm gonna...
I'd rather you didn't.
Doxley's gonna be right up next to him.
Just the head wrap.
I'd really rather you didn't.
TC, is it worth what you're about to find out?
Snap his finger off at the same time, snap his finger off at the same time.
Alien gonna.
Rather you didn't.
That's where we're gonna end.
Oh my God. This is fucked up, Matt. You do fucked up shit to
I need a
us.
little gnome pillow to scream into.
A letter.
We can't just leave here.
We're not going to. You realize that?
Now
We're not just gonna walk out of here.
We could play another hour.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what time is it?
That man's a
Even
demon
not
from
late.
hell. And
No
you cannot
way.
convince me otherwise.
The cleric has got some shit cooking in the basement, and we're on the trail.
Definitely.
Matthew.
But that's where we'll pick it up.
Oh my god.
Guys,
Oh, and it's gonna
That's
be
right,
nuts
it's
and
just-
soda next
and it will
week.
be
It's just a
not-
demon. Don't worry. It's just like a demon.
We haven't long rested in so long.
I don't even know what a long rest
Yeah.
means.
guys.
How's everyone?
I don't have my armor.
Oh,
I
my
haven't
God,
been
that's
able
right.
to prepare protection from evil and good.
I don't have my armor. My
Like we can't come back later.
Or your shield?
Well, I guess I would have.
Jesus, like,
Like we can't come back later.
I don't think
This is it.
I
Again,
don't think
I
he
don't
was
think
gonna let
he's
us
gonna
leave.
let us leave.
I don't think he was gonna let us leave no matter what.
We gotta kill him.
Yeah, we gotta kill that guy.
And then we can take his pinky.
I'll feel better about
We
it
take
after
his
we
whole
fight the
cock and balls.
There's no
Take-
bones. Oh no.
And there's some.
Devasia Cruel.
Oh my god.
Fazia and Gorgio.
Yeah, Devasia and Gorgentas.
Fazia Cialis.
Do you guys wish that I hadn't? Do you wish that I hadn't?
Nah, fuck it.
you
Let's
did
do
it.
it. Let's do it.
We're
Fuck
telling a
I
story.
think we're-
That was just the.
No, because why else?
Choice.
Why
We're
does he
setting
have
off
a
this
hood
crowd
on
no
his
matter
face?
what. So that was dramatic. I like that.
Yeah.
That's for him to have a freaking hood on his face. The cleric would have had to stab him through and then walk up
Put him to
and
bed.
tie a hood over him. Like,
Well, you could have had it on before, theoretically.
I thought it was like
chilly
I thought it was
down
like
here.
a pillowcase, like fully covered.
It's like a head wrap.
like-
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
His eyes are showing and some ears.
Okay, well.
But that's where we're going to pick it up next week.
Damn.
Okay.
Well done, everybody. You got through. I was like, I don't know exactly. There wasn't like this is definitely a solution. Another thought I had is, so the bowls themselves aren't like magical. The mirror is the thing like detecting the correct elements, like, which is why you were able to fake it.
Did the okay? If this is the bowl, where's the marking? Is it in here?
No, it's they're on the perimeter. Like on the
So
outside
what
of
is
the bowl.
sensing?
I mean, it's just in the mirror, and it's magic. Yeah, I can kind of sense it. But another thing was like, I didn't know if Annabel was gonna like minor illusion a bowl on the spot,
That's
or
good.
had a couple of thoughts. It was just anything when the mirror saw the correct imagery, it would unlock the thing. So I was like, I don't know, we'll see what they come up with. But
Oh my God.
forgery
Had me
works.
thinking we missed some huge
Yes,
fucking
absolutely.
thing.
That there was like a little
so
cubby hole
paranoid.
with an LH.
I was doing anagrams like nobody's fucking business over
I knew
here.
it wasn't an anagram because when we texted in the group chat,
Yeah,
Matt
we
was
joked
throwing
about it.
anagrams at
But
us,
that's what he
so-
does. That's
Nobody
what he
wouldn't
does
joke about a
sometimes.
real.
Yes, he would. To throw us off a
You
scent.
guys didn't hollered moan.
We didn't try holler bones.
Dr. Lemonhole.
Oh my god.
Lemon
I cannot believe it works.
I
I
still,
can't believe
First
Roll
try,
that
baby.
20.
First try.
Yeah.
I'm still scared of the repetition.
I mean, he's scared. Everyone's scared, bro.
Nobody's in a good.
Nobody's in a good place. He feels like shit. He begs us.
Fuck.
Who
Maybe
is
Leonard
this
didn't leave it.
motherfucker?
Maybe
he
the
has
fucking,
the memories of the guy.
Maybe the cleric left it. The cleric is luring us in there.
I mean, I don't care. It's just he ain't letting us leave. Nice and Frost did 20 bits. Lebreska did a bit. Insanely Flash one's 20 bits. Then Nice and Frost 20 bits is when you rolled your net 20. Neomogram is 20 bits. Lebreska 1,000 bits. Dubaka 20 bits.
Dang.
Nice and Frost 100 bits because I called it. Told by Smallbird 20 bits. Looks like it's Micah 20 bits. Valkyra 100 bits. Longtail 80 200 bits. Sorry. Semboski resubscribed. Elrise resubscribed. Longtail resubscribed. Dubaka 300 bits. Nice and Frost 200 bits.
Damn.
Thank you guys.
Damn,
Wow,
thank you guys so
guys.
much.
Fast
I hope you
forward.
enjoyed a little bit of a
I'll
puzzle
admit that.
solvey mystery episode, and you guys did great.
They get us all together.
There's one.
I know, I
There's
love
one guy
hanging out
sitting on his
together.
porch just watching this group of 5 people like.
Like Scooby-Doo.
That guy's like eating his dinner, and every time he looks over, there's like people.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Well done, everybody. Notch and Soda next week.
Next week, guys.
Stick around and
Wow.
chat with us about what the cleric is up to before he decided to book it.
Is he gone? Is he?
He's on his
He's
way.
not at the dock.
He's on his way north.
I think he's gone.
Fucked right off.
He's heading to the statue. Or
Yeah.
the 5th
All right.
location, or what.
We're gonna kill the guard.
We got what?
We're gonna kill the guard on the way out.
Oh,
I'm just
to
kidding.
get our money back.
Yeah.
He wakes up, he's like, oh, that was a good little nap.
Why didn't we rob the money back?
when he
Oh my
was-
god!
Oh,
he was sleeping.
shit.
So stupid. I want that 150 gold.
Let's just take it. We're at like no holds barred. Like fuck it.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
just
when we
take it.
leave here, we're everyone with our weapons just like, you just give me the gold back. I don't
I
like.
don't even fucking care anymore.
I don't need the rest of just what I gave you.
Run.
I don't give a fuck what you tell.
Oh my god.
That's so
All of this like stepping around and the cleric coming back wasn't even gonna
Nope, I knew
happen.
he was, yep,
Oh,
he'd already been there.
Fucker.
Damn.
I know when he was like, I saw the cleric
So-
with burned little arms. I was like, fuck.
Well, my thought was that part of the lie was that him doing that was what like knocked him out. No, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
You were so close to getting to the apothecary
Oh my
and
God,
peeking in
and
the window
seeing
and
that
seeing that he
Talon
was
wasn't
not
there.
inside the
Or
apothecary.
that.
And then you would know.
Oh my god. Fuck. Hate this.
More next
So
week,
mad.
same
So
time,
mad.
10 o'clock.
Oh, man.
We'll see you all next week, everybody. Thank
All
you.
right.
Love you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Bye.
I guess then I would have.